Yeah. What a spouse. A spouse. What? Uh, a simple lady, I'm fine. How you doing? Is my network stable? Hmm? Unstable connection. Ah, darling. Yeah. I miss you too. Queenie, yeah. Queenie in the house. Yeah. I see you, baby girl. Andrea, I see you. Welcome, 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 guys. Let's tap on our screen. Let's tap on our screen, guys. Guys, let's tap on our screen. No, you didn't miss it. I told you now between 9 and 10. And this is just 2 minutes past 10. Guys, let's tap on our screen. You know the rules. We get to 2,000 likes before we start. Ah, Boss Mommy, thank you. Thank you so much for the gift. Thank you. Guys, let's tap on our screen. Let's tap on our screen, guys. I had a whole lot of consultation today. At a point, it was like my head wanted to fall off. I had to take a break. Guys, let's tap on our screen. There's something I want to say. Thank you. Thank you, La Flame. There's something I want to say. I've seen a lot of teachings on this TikTok, and if you are not careful, you will be misled, especially when you are just coming into African spirituality and you don't have an idea of what it is, how it is done, or knowledge about African spirituality. Diamond, greetings, darling. Right? Now, there's something that I need to make you people understand. In African spirituality, It doesn't work. African spirituality doesn't work the same way with what do they call that thing that they use? Zodiac sign.
Gregorian calendar.
Gregorian calendar. African spirituality does not work with the Gregorian calendar. And a lot of you will get it wrong using that Gregorian calendar. Our spirituality, good evening, darling. I love my baby. Right? Our spirituality, African spirituality does not, I repeat, it does not work with the Gregorian calendar. But I see a lot of you being confused because a lot of you are coming out from the religious background. You don't understand how African spirituality works. I have seen a lot of videos. I've seen a lot of videos where they will see an April child and tell them that you are not a water child. Because what? You are Aries. They will tell you that what? Thank you, darling. They will tell you that you are not a water child because you are September. They will tell you that you are fire, you are air because you are February. African spirituality does not, I repeat, it does not work with the Gregorian calendar. A lot of you will be shooting yourself in the head doing that. I just started, my darling. The biggest mistake you will be doing is using your date of birth to want to know who you are. If we are to use the Gregorian calendar, I would not be a water priestess. Because why? My month happens to be what? April, which is what? A fire element. And that was why one priestess told me, there are some kind of things I hear, I just laugh. If I didn't know myself and who I am and the kind of experience I've had with my spirit guide, she told me that you don't have any business with water. You are not a water child. You are a fire child. Imagine I started my spirituality with that kind of knowledge. I would be in a mess by now. Now, there are a lot of you, there are a lot of you that what? Don't know yourself again. Don't even understand yourself because of such teachings. Somebody will set his or her ring light and phone and start telling you that if you are February, you are not water. If you are May, you are earth. And you people, everybody is writing their date of birth, their months. African spirituality is not a religion. I keep saying this thing. I keep saying this thing. Somebody might give you that message and say you are not a water child and you are a water queen safe. You are not just a child, you are a queen. But because you were born in April like me, they will say you are not a water child. And your life, you'll be turning in one circle, forgetting that priestess is not in your level or that priest is cashing out. Please, if you want to know about yourself, have a decent consultation. Don't go online dropping your date of birth. Please, mama, what am I? Am I a bat? Am I air? Am I fire? Has someone slide into my DM and said she wants to know ritual for fire child, that she's fire. I told her you will first burn yourself. Our date of birth don't determine who we are. If date of birth determine who we are, I'm supposed to be what? A Shango priestess. Fire. I would have burnt all of you to ashes by now. Because why? I am an Aryan, and that's the fire element. But see me today, I'm a water priestess. Please be careful. Be careful. Okay, so thank you, Andrea, my darling. Thank you for the gift. Today, I want to talk about a topic that I find very, very interesting. There are a lot of you that are going in the street of TikTok still confused. It is some videos I saw on this TikTok today that prompted me to come back live today. Now, let me tell you people something first before I go into the main topic. You people need to understand that African spirituality, we believe in reincarnation. We don't believe in heaven and what? Hellfire. We believe in what? Reincarnation. That is how it is with African spirituality. Now let me explain what reincarnation is if you don't understand it. We have a body and we have a soul and we have spirits. That's where you see spirit, soul, and body that they say is Trinity, that they used to deceive us in religion. Now, this body happens to be like what? A casing for your soul. This body expires after a period of time, but your soul remains the same. Right? This body can collapse at any time, but your soul remains the same. Now, when you come on earth, they give you a body for the assignment that's what you are coming for, because on this earth, body is what is needed as a tool to survive here. So, for you to be on earth, you must have a body. Do you understand me? Now, the day that your body decides to pack up, you go back to where you are coming from. Either you are coming from the water, you are coming from earth, right? You go back there. Now, if the assignment they gave you to come and do on earth, you have not completed it before your body collapsed, you will go back and they will give you a different body to return back to earth. But your soul remains the same. It's just like a vehicle that has an accident and the body is destroyed. Now you take it to the mechanic, they will get different body parts with that same engine, with that same vehicle. Now they change the body parts and it becomes a new one, but the engine not change. Thank you so much for the gift, darling. That is why it is what? A reincarnated process. When your loved one dies or your loved one passes, they don't go away. They go and get a new body. Especially when the assignment that they were sent to earth to do is not over. Now there comes the concept of what? Reincarnator and what? Chi. Now let me explain. I saw a video today where a spiritualist was saying that what? Your chi is your reincarnator. I paused. You know why? There are a lot of people that tend to say, this Oma safe. Oma is not an Igbo woman. Why does she always explain this Igbo spirituality very well? Or like, yes, do you know why? It's a privilege. That's what I find the Igbo spirituality very interesting. And very what? Understanding. Now, for those of you that have been hearing what is chi, you've gone around TikTok and you've been hearing people say chi. Now, what is chi? Now, chi is a spirit. Listen very well so that you don't make the mistake. Even you as a spiritualist, please listen. So that when you are teaching, you don't teach the wrong thing. Now, chi happens to be a spirit. Chi has never, ever lived as a human before. Chi has never, ever entered a human body before. From the moment of your first creation, that chi starts existing as your personal spirit that follows you. Now, that same chi will follow you all through your reincarnation process till you are done with your assignments. I told you people that what? This body expires and it changes. But the spirit guide, which happens to be chi, does not change. Your chi from your previous life is the same chi that you have in this life. And if you come to life again, it is the same chi you will have until you have completed your circle. Now, there is something they call Chi Oyuwa. Did I pronounce it well? Thank you very much. Now, Chi Oyuwa happens to be your reincarnated self. That is you in your previous life. In your previous body. The same soul, but what? In your previous body. That's why when you do consultation, somebody will tell you that what? You are reincarnating your grandmother, your great-grandmother. Now, when they say you are reincarnating your great-grandmother or your grandmother, greetings, His Majesty. When they say you are reincarnating your great-grandmother or your grandmother, that great-grandmother is still you. That grandmother that you are reincarnating is still you. Is the you in that body. Now that body has expired. You have come back. That soul has come back in this your body. But it is still you. Now that chi that followed you with that your great-grandmother is still following you in this your new body. I'm sure you guys are understanding it now. So when you want to what? Feed your chi. It's more like what? You are energizing the spirit that follows your reincarnated self, which is you, the spirit that follows you. Chi is a spirit. Your reincarnated self is not your chi. It's your Chi Oyuwa. Please, you people should not make this mistake. Your chi is not your reincarnator. Thank you very much. Now, this brings me to the topic of today. If you are going through TikTok, one of the most said topic on this app is what? Spiritual spouse. Spiritual spouse is one of the most what? Discussed topic on this platform. Because in one way or the other, either Mr. A is suffering from spiritual husband, or Mr. B is suffering from spiritual wife, or Mrs. A is suffering from spiritual husband or spiritual wife, whichever one the case is. Now, there have been a lot of confusion. I saw a video earlier today, and somebody was saying, Your spiritual husband can be a wizard or a witch. You can get spiritual spouse through witchcraft. And I was wondering, please listen and have a better understanding. This teaching, just like I will always say, is a spiritual gift. It is what? It is a spiritual gift. It is not everybody that what? Has it or have it. And when you don't have teaching as a spiritual gift, you will come out and say jargon. Because why? You want to have, what do they call it? You want to have interaction on your page. Even when you are passing the wrong information, it now becomes content and no longer teaching. Now, what is my topic today is, there is something called a water spouse and there's something called a spiritual spouse. I'm sure you people know what is spouse. But if you don't know what is spouse, let me give a benefit of what? Doubt. Spouse is somebody that what? You are married to and you become intimate with. Just like I said, right? We have something called what? Water spouse. And we also have something called spiritual spouse. Yes, both of them are spiritual. They are not physical form. But in the course of explanation, I would rather leave it like that. The water spouse and the spiritual spouse. Now, let me explain. It is not everybody that have a water spouse. It is not everybody that have a spiritual spouse. There are some people that have spiritual spouse and don't have water spouse. When I mean water spouse, it means that what? Your partner is in the water. So if you are a male, you can have a what? A water spouse as a woman in the water. And if you are a woman, you can have a water spouse as a man inside the water. Now, we also have what? Spiritual spouse. Spiritual spouse happen to be the aggressive ones. Spiritual spouse happen to what? Be the aggressive spouse that a lot of people are dreading in this their journey of life. If you are a chosen one, somebody that what? Was sent here on earth to save souls, just know that it is a must you have a water spouse. If you have a calling on your head, you have a water spouse. But as a water child, it is not compulsory or mandatory that what? You will have a water spouse. But you can have a spiritual husband or a spiritual wife. Now, there are some people that have both. They have the water wife or water spouse and they have the spiritual spouse. Somebody like me, I happen to have both. I have the water spouse and I have the spiritual spouse. I have said it several times that in this my life, I have 4 husbands. And I'm not joking about it. I have a water spouse. I have a spiritual spouse from my father's village. And I have a spiritual spouse from my mother's village. And I have an earthly spouse, which makes it 4. There are some of you that don't have spiritual spouse, but they have what? Earthly spouse. As in, they don't have water spouse, but they have spiritual spouse. Now, let me explain how spiritual spouse works. Spiritual spouse are always deities. That's why they are aggressive. It is only a spiritual spouse that have intercourse with their partners. It is only a spiritual, in fact, I would even say a spiritual spouse even rape the partners. They forcefully have sexual intercourse with their partners. That's why they are dreaded, and people are scared. Earthly spouse is my husband. I am married now, I'm on earth. I have husband, that's my earthly spouse. Do you understand? Now that spiritual spouse are the ones that a lot of priests and priestess happen to be doing separation for. Because they will tell you that you have a spiritual spouse that is very stubborn. You have a spiritual spouse that is very evil. Because why? They don't even give you notification. They come and they mess you up. And when they mess you up and do that kind of a thing to you, you find out that things that are supposed to come in a positive form for you, they will begin to manifest in a negative form. Spiritual spouse are deities in our villages. In the days of our forefathers, many of us were betrothed to these deities in the verge of protection. So when a child is born in the village, they carry the child to this deity in the verge of protect my child for me. There are some, like in my husband's village, I remember he was telling me this. Mexi Dollar, if you tag another person on my video, I'm going to block you. Please take note. Now, in my husband's village, he was telling me that in the days of his forefathers, there was a deity in the village. When a son is born in that village, a stick is taken to represent the son, and it is erected into the ground in front of the deity. So when you go to that deity, you can count the number of male children in that community. Because why? For every male child that is born, there is a representation of a stick in front of the deity. Now, it's not that our parents intentionally just carried us to go to deities and say, I want you to marry my child. I want you to marry my daughter. I want you to marry my son. No. Some of these things are covenants that was made with good intention. Maybe the children of the land of that village were being kidnapped, and the villagers came together and went to meet the deity in that village and said, from today henceforth, every child of this land you will protect, you will cover and guide. None of our children will ever go missing. Because why? They want to protect their own.
Especially during slavery.
Especially during slavery. Now, these deities now covers the children of that land. Most deities in our family, in our villages, are dual energies. They are dual spirits. They have the male energy and they have the female energy. For you to be a complete spirit, you must have the male energy and the female energy. That's why you see that if you are somebody that used to feed chi, or or you know how they do chi, you will see that your chi is always added with ikenga, which ikenga happens to be the masculine energy. Now, if you are a single lady that is not married, you will work with your father's ikenga, which happens to be what? The masculine energy. Now, that is why during marriage, you see that the father hands the daughter over to the man. Now, the father is also transferring that ikenga to the husband. So when you are married, you begin to what? Use your husband's ikenga, which is what? Your husband's masculine energy. That is the essence. So when you find a deity, you will always what? Have the male energy and the female energy to make it what? A deity, a complete deity. Now, normally, this deity is not supposed to be harassing you sexually. Greetings, tradition. The deity's intention was never to harass you sexually. But the reason why the deities are coming as problem now is because why? Africa has become religious. And they have abandoned the sacrifices of the land. They have abandoned the rites they are supposed to do for each child that comes from the village, from a particular village. They no longer do it. So now the deity comes forcefully to zap your energy, to zap your goodwill. That's why I tell you people that some of you don't know the dangers of what? Doing separation. Now, the funny thing about this thing is that because most of us have never been to our villages, we don't even know the rules of the land. We don't even know where that deity is. We just know that we are in the city or we are abroad and we are being what? Sexually harassed in our dream. Now, when you begin to ask questions, they tell you that what? You have spiritual husband or you have spiritual wife. Now, the funniest thing about the way this deity works, I told you, deities don't have emotions. They don't care. A deity can come to you in the masculine energy. Sometimes when this spiritual spouse, which are deities, come to you, they come as giants. They come as what? Very tall man that will molest you. Sometimes some of the deities come as dwarf. Now, the day they want to come in their feminine form, you as a female, you will find out that you are having sex with a woman. Now, you now begin to ask yourself, why was I sleeping with a woman? Because why? That deity came to you in his what? In his feminine form. It's the same spirit. Sometimes they will come in their masculine form. Sometimes they will come in their feminine form. A lot of you don't know because why? You have never been to the village. You don't even know where this thing is coming from. So the moment they just tell you that it is what? It is a spiritual husband, the next thing you are going to what? You are going to do water appeasement. Please, this is not the same thing with succubus and incubus. I don't know what that person, that spiritualist was telling you people that I don't know how you people listen to certain things, so because certain spiritualists corrupt your inner intelligence. Now let me continue. Deities always have what? They always choose their servants. Just as water choose their servants. It is only the water elements that I see that people disrespect a lot. Thank you so much, darling. I love you too. It is only the water elements that I see that people disregard a lot. One of the reasons is because water spirit does not act the way deities act. Earth deities. Earth deities are brutal. But you see the water spirits, they will give you a long rope like a mother. As an individual, you cannot just wake up and go to a deity. You cannot just wake up and carry yourself to a deity as an individual. But some of you will just wake up and carry yourself to the water. When you want to go to a deity, you will find out, please, who is in charge of this deity. Because why? You people have an idea of how deities operate. Now, in such cases where you need to what? Be at peace with that spiritual husband or wife that you have that is molesting you. One of the ways to settle that spirit is by going home. There are some of you have from your father's village. You have from your mother's village. There are some of you have from only your father's village. Some of you have from only your mother's village. And some of you don't have at all from any of the villages. So if you want to solve that situation, the best thing is to what? Go back home. Go back home to the roots. Don't let any spiritualist deceive you. That's what? They need to separate you from it. The only thing that they do for you, that spiritual work that they say they are separating you, they only blind your spiritual eyes so that you don't see that deity. The deity has not gone anywhere. The deity will be operating in your life silently, but you will no longer see it again. That's the danger of separation. They will tell you that what? They are separating. And because you are not noticing that you cannot no longer see that what? You are being molested in your dream, you feel like it has stopped. It has not stopped. You will still experience that financial crisis that you are experiencing. Some of you say it will come with sickness, severe sickness, and you won't know where it's coming from because you will go to the hospital, they won't see it. Now, the best thing, you cannot separate yourself from your spirit, is your roots. It's just like you saying that you, from today henceforth, your father and your mother are no longer what? Your parents. Even if you say it physically, DNA-wise, it's not possible. DNA-wise, it's not possible. And the funniest thing about this separation is that when the work has been done for you, when the hardship will start, you see that spiritualist that did the work for you, she cannot help you. There are some deities that are so aggressive that even the spiritualist that did that work will collect. So the best thing, that is why you find out that when you have a calling, right, and it's a deity that is calling you, it's always brutal. It's always brutal. If you are abroad, they will bring you, how you will enter that plane without your bag, without wearing slippers, and come back home to Nigeria or wherever you are and walk straight to that deity, you will not even know. if a deity chooses you as what? The chief priest or priestess. You see, deities, they don't get emotion. They don't send your papa or your mama. They will bring you back to sit there. You see? Because why? Deities, they love to receive sacrifice. And when nobody is sacrificing again, they begin to hunt every child from that village. There are some villages you will see, every child of that soil is struggling. Each family have their struggle. Because why? The deity that they said should protect them, religion has made them to abandon the deity. Now, because the deity is waiting for sacrifice, is not seen, he begins to hunt every child of that soil. You might not know that what? Somebody from that your village is going through what you are going through, because probably you people are not in the same place. But if they gather all of you together, you will find out that what you are going through is what Maazi Okeke is going through. Maazi Jericho's son is going through. All of you are going through it. Because of why? One deity that the village abandoned. Don't allow anybody, I repeat, don't allow anybody, if you do a consultation and they tell you have a spiritual husband, try to know where the spiritual husband is or the spiritual wife. It's not all spiritual spouse that is in the water. So that you will not be shooting your shots wrongly. You will not be taking Panadol for measles. If your spiritual spouse is not in the water, is a deity in your village, and you are carrying sacrifice to the water, you are just wasting your time. Because you see that sacrifice that you took to the water, the deity that is your spiritual spouse will not go there and collect it. When you want to settle such spiritual spouse that are deities that molest you in your dream and scatter things for you, you go to your village. It might either be your mother's village or your father's village. Now you find out about what? The chief priest. It is only the custodian of that deity that can what? Do it for you. Because every deity has the way what? The sacrifice they accept. Most spiritualists that you meet in the city cannot appease the deities. That's why they do separation for you. Most of them, even me, Oma, cannot appease your deity because I'm not from your place. If it comes out in your consultation, I will tell you, go home. I have gone to do a spiritual work before for somebody that regards to go be done in the person's village. Now, when it was time for that deity, they asked me to go out. Because why? I'm not a member of I'm not from that soil. I was excused, even though I'm a spiritualist. Because why? The deity wants to see only his children. You are a foreigner. So imagine a spiritualist now separating you from the deity of your land. Do you know the problem you'll be in? Some of you are so excited. Finally, I have separated. I have done spiritual spouse separation. If you know the problem in front, you will wish that that spiritualist never did anything like that for you. So if you know that what? If you know that what? You are being molested in the dream, either by a man or a woman, please don't go for separation. don't go for separation. In the end, you will find out that if you go and what? Appease that deity properly, that deity begins to stand for you as what? That deity begins to stand for you as a protector. There are some of our deities in our village, if they day your back, you gallant. You can never have police case if that deity day your back. You can never have police case. If that deity day your back, where problem won't happen, the deity go carry you come up for there. If they throw arrow to you, because the deity stand for you, he no go touch you. So imagine that you have such benefits and one miserable spiritualist go and separate you from it. There are some deities that are wealth. Anybody that aligns with that deity can never be broke. You see it? Anybody that is what? Under that deity can never be broke. Now imagine that what? One spiritualist separates you from the deity. Your second name will be what? Hunger Pro Max. And that deity might not even, that spiritualist might not have a deity in his or her village. So he will be living her life or his life and living well. Now, I want to talk about water spouse. Water spouse happen to be what? Your what? Partner in the water. If you have a call as a spiritualist, if you know that what they told you that you have a call, just know that you have a spouse, a wife in the water, or a husband in the water. Most of us that are called, that are chosen ones, we are what? Kings and queens. You cannot be a queen and not be married to a king. Some of you are what? Kings that have queens in the water. That is why before you pick up your mantle, you must go and what? Acknowledge what? Your water husband or your water wife. It is one of the faces that must follow you in your spiritual journey. What is the essence of what? Acknowledging your water spouse. If you guys will agree with me, water happens to be the richest element. Water is wealth. That's why you see that everybody wants to be a water priestess. Everybody wants to be a water priest. Everybody wants to do water work because why? Water is wealth. Water happens to be the richest element. Imagine you as a woman married to a king that is very wealthy. Imagine you as an individual married to an Arab king or an Arab queen. There are some queens in the water that move with just diamonds. There are some kings in the water that move with just gold. So if you don't connect with what? Your water spouse, the resources that comes from the kingdom that you come will not get to your hand. Let me explain. in the physical realm. If you happen to be married to an Arab king now, as a woman, you know that your husband is an Arab king. You know most of these Arab kings, too much money. Now you happen to be what? Separated from the what? Arab king. You are not divorced though. You are just separated. Greetings, darling. You are not divorced. You are just separated. Do you know that the benefit that comes as a queen of that Arab king would not reach your hand? There are some of you that are ladies today that the man you married is very wealthy, but because you are separated from him, you are caring for your bills by yourself. He doesn't send you money. He doesn't care for the children. Everything is on you. But what? You are still married to that man. That's how it is. Some of you have very wealthy spiritual spouse, but because you have not acknowledged, you are not in good term with the spiritual spouse, the benefit of his kingdom or her kingdom will not get to you. The only reason why they tell you that you have money, you are a great woman, is because the spouse that you have is a very wealthy one. Your wealth is coming from your water spouse. Yes. So if you go and what? Do separation, like I see some of you do, they will take you to the water and they are doing separation for you. You have caught yourself, automatically what? Made yourself a divorcee. Now the benefit of that kingdom, which is wealth, will never get to your hand. No man sends his what? Divorced wife money regularly. No man takes care of his divorced wife. If we are divorced, we are divorced. You carry your load and you go. My wealth is mine. I will replace it with another. I will replace you with another person. And mind you, when it comes to the water spouse, you are not the only queen to that what? King. It is not only you that your water husband is marrying. It is not only you your water wife is marrying. So if you get the way woman, let me give you an example. A man gets married to what? 6 wives. Now the woman, when they pamper the man pass, when they wait and respect the man pass, when they treat the man like a crown, now go enjoy the marriage pass. It is how you what? Pamper your spiritual husband, your water husband, or your water wife, that we know whether you are what? The major one or the side chick. That's why some of you will sit down and say, my water husband no dey bless me. How you want to bless you? Have you ever cooked food? Or when I mean cook food, taking sacrifice to him? Do you want to compare yourself with me that is giving my water husband cow? With you that is not even giving your own anything? If it be say me and you self get the same water husband, but I am taking cow to go and give him, who do you think will benefit from his wealth more? Now me now. Because why? It is me that acknowledge him as what? My crown. So the benefit of that wealth will fall more on me. Yes. It is not by making mouth though. It's not by, I always pity you people that are what? that are very, very, how will I put it? You are not knowledgeable enough. That somebody will just sit down and tell you that as a young woman, you don't have any business with a spiritual spouse. I wish you know better. You can be single here as a young woman, but you are married to a king from where you are coming from, and you even have children. And somebody tells you that what? You don't have a business with what? Spiritual spouse. And you will find out that no relationship that you will enter that will ever succeed. Now let me tell you how spiritual husband works. Spiritual water spouse they will never molest you. Water spouse don't rape people. Water spouse don't force themselves sexually on you. As a matter of fact, if you are dating a woman that has a water spouse, it is you that the man that suffers it. That's how water spouse operates. They will not come for their wife. They will come for you, the man that is intruding in their property. That's why you find out that some of you will be in a relationship and suddenly the man will wake up and tell you, go and fix yourself. Because why? Your water husband don't go on and for dream. Leave my wife alone. But you see the what? Spiritual spouse that are deities, they don't want anybody. Now you won't be their own, they molest. They don't they don't go to your partner. It is you that collect it directly. But you see the water wife, the water husband, the water spouse, they don't come to their partner. They go to you, the intruder. You find out that you will be married to a woman and the water spouse can come. You and that woman will be sleeping on the bed. When the water spouse come, they will fling you, that is the man, to the parlor. You will wake up and see yourself in the parlor. Why? Because you are sleeping with his wife. That's how water spouse operates. Now, they will not do anything to the woman. They will go and what? Mess up the man's finances. You are dating a lady that what? Has a water husband. The lady will not be broke. It's you, that the man that is intruding into the spiritual spouse property, that will be getting broke. Those are the attributes of a water spouse. They don't come for their own. They go for you that is coming for them, for their own. It is a water spouse that comes to you as a man in the dream and tell you what? Leave my wife alone. It is water wives that come to we ladies in our dream and want us to leave their husbands alone. That's what water spouse can do. A water spouse will make you know that what? The husband that you are marrying is her own as a woman. That's why you find out that some women will know that what? Their husband have water wife, but the man don't know. Some men will know that what? Their wife have water husband, but the women don't know. Because why? The spouse don't come for their own. It goes for the partner. Because now you they chop your food. And if it comes to you first time, you did not hear. Second time, you did not hear. He will crumble your finances. So that you will know that since you met this girl, your life went blank. Since you met this person, your life turned upside down. And only you will carry your leg and run. That's why you see that you will enter a relationship, the relationship will just end. Because why? Some of the the men will not tell you what they encountered in their dream. They suddenly just call the relationship off. Yes, they will say the woman has bad luck. Those are the attributes of what? Water husband, water spouse. Another attribute of a water spouse is that when they want to come to you, if you are in good terms with them, they come in the faces of celebrities. They come with the faces of maybe your ex that has a good star. They will come with your crush face. If they want to come to you, you will find out that maybe you and your ex, you are holding hand, gisting, playing inside the dream. But you and that person, you people are no longer together physically. Those are qualities of a water spouse. Sometimes some of them will come very attractive. I'm sure some of you have seen Davido in your dream. I don't know why, because he is a water king, a lot of times they happen to use his face a lot. Because why? He's a rich water king. And sometimes you people as male, you will see what? You see it mostly. Sometimes you will see foreign what? Celebrities, the female one. You can see Beyonce, you can see Rihanna. You can see them as a man. That's your water wife using a water queen's face to come and relate with you. Sometimes they will come in their own true form, but you will never see their face. You will only see the jewelries and the wealth they carry. You see it? I don't care. I've handled a situation before that the man came to me and told me that he has a girlfriend. Anytime he sleeps with that girl, is intimate with that girl, his manhood comes out with cuts. His manhood will come out with cuts, like razor cuts. Because the spiritual husband of that girl used to slice him, his manhood. Oh, it happens to your boyfriend, you see it. That thing is what water spouse can do. Water spouse are the most jealous. Water spouse are the most jealous spiritual spouse. But you see those spiritual spouse that are what? Deities, they are bandits. Those ones are not jealous. So they don't even send you. They are bandits. They come as what? Terrorists. So that you will know which one is doing you. Those ones that are deities, yes, they are headsmen. They are Fulani headsmen. They don't send you. And when they want to molest you, they rush you. They rush you. They molest. See, if you have experienced it, you understand what I'm talking about. You cannot even control how they operate. The one that can make you avoid women, water spouse. A water spouse can kill your emotions so that what? You will not like any other woman. One of my moderators, please, could you could you help me block this mental? Just help me block that mental. Sometimes how the water spouse operates is that you as a woman, they can shove your emotions or they will kill your libido. A water spouse can what? Kill your libido. You will be with your man and you will not have the urge. Is a water spouse. You just don't, it's not that men will not come up, but when you reach that part, you don't want it. Water spouse are that jealous. That's why you find out that what? Most times, some water spouse will want you to bring them, especially the female ones. They will want that man to come and give them that respect and marry their wife in their water first. You will see that a woman, they will tell you that what? You will see that they will tell you that before you go fit marry this girl, you go do water, you marry her for water. Because of the kind of water husband that she has. There's a particular lady that came here on my live. She was telling me something. I don't know if people can remember some time ago. She said that what happens to her with her spiritual spouse is that is a water husband that does it. If she's not with any man, she wakes up to alert in her account. How the money enters her account, she doesn't know. She will wake up, she will dream and see that she received 2 million naira, that they gave her 2 million. She will wake up and see 2 million naira in her account. Where that money came from, she doesn't know. But the moment she's with a man, that money leaves her account and she won't get anyone again. Until she begs. So the spiritual spouse what told her that you will remain single, but you will not suffer. I will care for you. You will not be with a man. For as long as you are not with a man, you will be rich. But immediately you go and meet a man, you will be broke. Any spiritual spouse that as a woman, let me tell you people this thing. As a woman, right? Your water spouse will never give you setback. I've told you people something. Your water spouse don't come for you that is their spouse. They come for what? The spouse that is taking you from them. That's the difference. But you see those spiritual what spouse, those spiritual husband and wife that are the ones that are dates, that are bandits. They don't come for your spouse. They come for you direct. Because why? It is you that is the daughter of the land, not the other one that you are intimate with. But you see that your water husband or your water wife, they come for your spouse. That's why you will find out that a man can know his wife have water husband and the woman don't know that she has water husband. It's the man that will wake up and tell her that, see, you have water husband. You need to go and take care of yourself spiritually. Because some will come and beat you in the dream. Some will come and beat you in the dream. I remember when I just met my husband that time. I will wake up and I will tell him, I say, it's like you want to leave me, Abi. You want to cheat on me. Because there's always this woman that comes to meet me and say, leave my husband. I will take this man from you. And when I wake up, I will tell him, I say, honey, you want to cheat with me? You want to cheat on me? There's this woman that came to warn me in the dream. She came to warn me. The day I was following my husband to his water of reincarnation, then we were not married. As a water priestess, he said, let me follow him to his water of reincarnation. Let him take sacrifice to the water. That is the biggest mistake I made in my life. I will never try it again. Then, not now again, Sha. Because me and the spiritual wife don't turn party. Now, what did the spiritual wife do to me? As we set out to go for that journey, I was excited as a water priestess. I said, I'm going to my what? My husband to be water of reincarnation. Because he has come to my own. I don't think that at any point my spiritual husband molested my husband. I don't think so. He never did that to you now. Now I carry myself, feeling very confident. See, you can never be too confident with spirit. Spirit not send you. I carry myself. I was rolling. I was following him. He held foul. Me, I hold the bowl. When we go do water sacrifice. Do you know what happened to me? In the road to go to the water, I lost. We were walking 2 hours. We were still walking in the bush. I started quarreling with my husband. I said, which kind of thing is it that you don't know your water? He said, boy, is this road now? I said, we have been walking for almost 2 hours. You cannot find this water. I was already getting angry. Because with all the water inside the bush, we could not locate the water. I was sweating. I was tired. And I told him that, see, I cannot go again. And you people know how Enugu hills are. I told him, he now said, okay, babe, do you know what we'll do? Just sit here and wait for me. Let me go and sort it out myself. Let me go and see. So that I will not walk again. Guess what? He kept me somewhere to sit down. My husband did not walk up to 3 minutes. He found the water by himself. That is to tell you that the spiritual wife never wanted me to come to that place with her husband. She was so jealous. And she already saw me coming. Doing love with her husband. Coming to her territory. That's what water spouse can do. That's what water spouse can do. There are some of you, I have seen a case of the water spouse came and warned the husband. The man is married though. He paid the woman's dowry. He went to meet the man. Leave my wife alone. You know, some men are very bold spiritually. In their dream, they can challenge anybody. They are bold. So this particular man, when this the water husband came to the man in his dream, the man challenged him. The spiritual husband got angry and told him, I will cripple you. The man thought it was a joke. 2 days later, the man went out. He had a bike accident. His 2 legs cut off. Till today, he doesn't have leg. Till today, he doesn't have leg. A water spouse can make you what they can do to you, right? As their own, as a woman. Your water husband can make you not to conceive here on earth because you have children already in the water. You see this man that you want to cheat with me, you will never carry pregnancy for him. Water spouse can do that. And you find out that what? You've gone to do all the tests. You are good. You are fertile. But for every time you get pregnant, miscarriage. Miscarriage. Water spouse do that. They don't necessarily need to come and sleep with you to give you miscarriage. That's what they will do. And there are some water wife. There are some water wife. Oh God. You think you as a woman is jealous? Spirits are more jealous than humans. When they say, thou shalt not have any other God except me. Now water wife and water husband they talk about. Those sets of spirits are the most what? Jealous spirits. That is why, let me tell you something. Do you know why they are jealous? They are the richest. Deity does not have money like the water spouse. What deity does most times is protect, battles. But you see your water spouse, they are the richest. That is why you find out that if you marry or you are dating a marina, a water girl, a water woman, that's what you are treating her well and you have good intentions, she will begin to open doors for you. It is very easy for what? A man to become wealthy through a what? A spiritual husband, than for a woman to be wealthy through a spiritual man. Most of the water queens don't bless the ladies, they bless their own husband. But you see the male, the water kings, they bless the spouse. That's why you find out that we that are water queens, our wealth we dey pour and give man. Because why? Our spiritual husband are the men that they give. But you see the water wife, if you marry a king, you will not, the man will not give you, the spiritual wife not go give you the woman the wealth too. Now the man he go give. Especially when the man is in good terms with her. Yes. So if you are joking in life, if you want to what? Joke in life, don't joke with a water queen as a man. Because why? That water queen can take you from 0 to 100 in seconds. And that water queen too can what? Bring you down within from 100 to minus 100. That's why you find out that what? A lot of priestess don't get married. Because why? Their water husband no one pour their wealth. I am wrong. I got the one down. That's why you find out that there are some women you will get married to as a man. If you and your wife is doing well in the house, you will be what? Cashing out. Your business go where? Go where? There are some of you, if you quarrel with your wife and go outside, you will not have sales. One sales that day, you not go get. If you dey press, you quarrel with your girlfriend, your maga go block you. What if both partners have spiritual spouse? Yes, I have spiritual spouse. My husband have. What do we do when we are venerating? We venerate both of them. My husband venerates my water husband. I venerate my husband's water wife. That is the only way they know. And I tell her, I'm not taking him from you. I am just helping you what? In this realm to guide him. I'm not taking him. My husband will always come out and tell you that I am a blessing to his life.
Represent.
He says it. Do you know why? What my husband did, many men will not do it. And that's why when my water husband wanted to bless him, they bless my husband like, see, now water na te no say water money na ritual. Water money na ritual. That's why you will find out that if you have not done your work, if you are a chosen one, the first thing they are seizing from you is your wealth. They will make you suffer. Now, do you know what I've got to understand? If you are not a water child, nature has made it that earth and earth don't end up together. If you are an earth child and you want to end up, you will end up with a water child. There must be a balance. Because with the earth not get money reach water. So one person has to be bringing the source, the wealth home. Nature has balanced it. Do you understand? My husband is an earth priest. I'm a water priestess. Even if though he's a water, but his assignment is earth. I don't know if you get it. Even if you don't have a call and you are a water child, the person that you will be with, like you will end up with, go be earth. There must be a balance. Yes. That's why you find out that I remember that there was a particular work I did. A couple came to meet me. Both of them came to meet me for consultation. And in the end, both of them have spiritual spouse. So I told them, I said, we would have to appease your spiritual spouse, right? Now I did the work. I appeased for the man and I appeased for the woman. It wasn't up to 1 week. Now this man has engaged this woman with a diamond ring. It wasn't up to 1 week after that work I did. They had a minor issue in the house, and the lady raised her hand and hit the man. I don't know. The man hit the woman. I don't know what that is. I can't remember. Now the lady pulled the diamond ring and threw it at the man. Guess who took the diamond ring back? The man's spiritual wife. Till today, they did not see that ring again. And that was the end of that relationship. Because why? The water wife never wanted that girl. So immediately I did that work, it was like I had given the water wife permission to work for him. That relationship scattered. The boy caught the girl cheating. This is a relationship they've been for so long. He never even knew the girl was cheating. But after I did that water work, the water wife exposed the lady. And she came here on my life and was ranting. Oh my, you're a witch. You broke my relationship. You scattered my relationship. Since after you did that work for me, my relationship scattered. I was just smiling.
And the guy was broke then.
And the guy was broke as at that time he was with the girl. But immediately that relationship ended, the guy picked up. Now the guy is a big guy. His money has been restored. She came here that day. I don't know if you people remember on the live. Oh my, you're evil. You destroyed my relationship. I will deal with you. Ah. Yes, your spiritual husband. Now, I want to take questions. I know a lot of you have what? I know a lot of you have questions, especially about this spiritual spouse. So if you have questions that you want to ask, please send a request. Let's make it a conversation. If you have a question you want to ask about spiritual wife, please send a request. Can you please help me bring people up? I don't do dream interpretation. Please.
Hello, good evening, ma.
Spirit husband, you have come up. Eh? Spirit husband.
Yes.
Oh no.
I'm up for good evening, ma.
Please help me bring that thing. This thing. Okay, so what's your question, spirit husband?
Okay, my question is, what about people that have
Please, can you be a bit audible?
Okay, my question is, what about people that have more than one spirit spouse? How do
That
they
means
get?
you were late to my life.
Yes. Yes.
You were late to my life, that's why.
Yeah, I just
Sorry,
came.
I want to be able to bring more people up. Yeah. Where is he? If it's Bluetooth, it will be doing grum grum. Bring this. Sorry, I want to connect.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm trying to connect so I can hear you people well.
All right, ma.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Okay, so please ask your question again.
Okay, I am asking, what about people that have more than one spiritual spouse? Now, the understanding we have is we need to appease these forces. We need to align with them for them to work for us. Now, most of us, we have businesses that were growing, that was growing, and all of a sudden, these forces stop the business. Now, how are we supposed to raise people to start appeasing them or considering it is not just
Who is snoring? Why are you laughing? I've muted. Okay, so spirit husband, please continue.
now, most of the issues most of us have is raising the money to appease each of these forces. How do we go
Okay, I
about?
think I get your question.
Yeah.
I get your question. It's because you were late for the life. Now let me explain. Somebody like me, I have three spiritual husbands plus my earthly husband, making it 4.
Hmm.
Right? I have one spirit husband I have a king inside the water. I have a spiritual husband that is a deity in my father's village. I have a spirit husband that is a deity in my mother's village. Because why? My father and my mother happen to come from different villages. Now, just like I said earlier in my life, you see those deities that are in the villages, I call them bandits. Do you understand? Now, those spiritual spouses that are deities from our village, they are bandits because why? They are the ones that molest people in their dream. Right? Now, those spiritual spouse in our villages, right? They come in dual spirits. That is why you find out that today, a man can sleep with you, tomorrow a woman can sleep with you. Because deities have what? Dual spirits. So they can come in their feminine form and they can come in their masculine form. No parent intentionally married the child to a deity. Most of the time, this deity was, the intention that we ended up marrying this deity is for protection. They will go and meet, our forefathers went to meet these deities, sometimes maybe because children were getting missing in the village, slave trade. And they went to meet the deity that every son or daughter of this land protects, shield. So you find out that deity now becomes what? Like a spouse to what? The children of that land. Now, no priestess, no priest can what? Settle that spirit for you unless you go home. It is only the custodian of the deity that can do that for you. Now, the problem is that most of the spiritualists in the city cannot settle the deity. What they do, they will now separate you from it, that they are doing divorce, which is very wrong. So if you are experiencing that kind of thing, it is not, the answer is not a divorce. Go home. Most of the time, you see this house, village that we are running from, the spiritual work to settle that date, that thing, might not even not be up to 10,000 naira. Because when you go to the deity, the priest, the custodian of that deity might tell you, just buy hot drink, buy cola, and come. They will do prayer for you. Because why? You are a daughter or a son of that land. And immediately they do that prayer for you, that thing is settled. Now the deity now begins to work for you positively instead of negatively, as he was molesting you before. That's how you solve that. Some people don't have it. Some people have it. Majority of us have it. Now, when you have that kind of spiritual spouse and you are doing water work, you are wasting your time. Because why? It is not that water spouse that is molesting you. Water spouse does not molest. I keep saying it. Water spouse self would not come for you. They will come for the spouse that you have. I don't know if you understand, spiritual husband.
Yes, I do. Can you hear me, ma? I do.
Loud and clear.
What about the situation that this spirit spouse is blocking their source of income and making the person wretched?
That is why I told you. The spirit spouse can be blocking you because why? They want you to come and do the needful. They want you to come and do the needful. When things are not going well for you and you find out that your solution is in the village, will you not go there? Spirit spouse.
It's to go there, but what about the situation that everything has been ripped off this person and can't make it? Because
now let me tell you, I said something earlier. You can only destroy the house of a spirit, of a deity. You cannot destroy the spirit.
Yes.
You might go there Most of the people I've done consultation for, I'm sure I've told you people what to do. When you get to that village, the spirit is there. You might not find it. I always tell my followers, people that I've worked with, what they will do to appease that spirit in that land before they come back. Gifted, I told you, right? Because why? The spirit is in that land. So what you will do, there are some things I will tell you to do. You appease that spirit, and the spirit will be aware that you came, but you did not just find the house to do the normal ritual, but you acknowledged it.
Okay.
And doors will open for you.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yes. I was once told to take a white fowl to my father's compound and give them a life sacrifice.
Because
I'm not
spirits,
supposed.
I
I'm not.
said spirits take blood. Do you understand? We eat food, humans eat food, spirits need blood. Spirit husband, are you there or you've gone?
Hey, I said there are so many people. So we
Do you
continue.
understand?
Drop.
I can't.
Yes. I was told to speak to them, drop the live file. Whatever happens to it is none of my business, that they will accept it.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So did you do that?
No, no, no.
Okay,
I've not done that yet.
no problem. So I believe
Okay.
I've answered your question.
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you very much. I
Okay,
think
thank you. You're
what I was.
welcome.
Yeah.
Vivi Joy. Vivi Joy, are you there? If I call you and you don't answer me, I will bring you down because there are
Hello,
many people.
yes, I'm here, I'm here.
Okay, I can hear you.
Okay. And the question I want to ask is that if you have a town, how did they call it? I don't
Community
really know.
juju.
Yes, and you are from water too. So, water and community juju.
There are two different things. You
Yes,
have your water husband, you have your community juju, which is a
yes.
husband. So you go and settle community juju
Okay,
before you come and
community juju
settle your.
is a husband too, Abi?
Yes, now he's a husband. Now you are a wife to the community juju.
Because someone told me something like that about not only one person said. So I was trying to say how come. I said okay, I will still try and ask if I see anyone that is online. I will try and join and know what they will say.
I'm
So
sure
if
I'm sure you have clarity now. Do you
okay,
understand it now?
yes, I understand.
Okay.
So if you are doing it now, will you go to the community juju first or the water
Yes,
first?
now you will go to community juju, go and settle your community juju first before you go to the water.
Okay. It's all right. That's what I want to ask. Thank you very much.
Okay, yeah. Lady Pep,
Yeah, good evening, ma.
good evening, dear. How are you doing?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm fine.
Okay, quick one. I wanted to ask, a guy that wanted to get married to me immediately said he wanted to get married to me, facing serious financial challenges in his business. And you said something. You're talking about people that prayers. I know you are saying something about anyway. So things started getting very bad and very difficult for both me and for both him. Like it's that bad. So going from one church to the other, I think it got worse. And somebody now had to tell us that I think I have a spiritual husband, which I was denying. I didn't want to how do I put it? I didn't want to accept that because I don't really believe in it. But a lot of things started happening that they said I have to go and do appeasement so my man can get, because it was really, really that bad. Like, when you see
Okay.
Shege, you would you would want to listen to what they are saying. Maybe it might be the solution to your problem. So I want to know. So after doing this appeasement, would my man get better with his business? And of course,
If
my
it's
business is
only,
okay. Okay.
that's what I'm saying now. If it's only the spiritual spouse that is doing your man, yes, he will get better. But if there are other spirits that are doing him, he will not get better even after you do your own.
Okay, you're talking about something about deity, with the guy you spoke to earlier on. So, I think he has this connection with the deity in his father's house. So, what we plan to
Okay, good
do is
one.
that when I go and appease the spiritual husband, then he goes home to go and, but he doesn't even
Do
actually
the
know what to
needful.
do. Yeah, but he doesn't actually know what to do.
And he will come and do consultation so that I would tell him when I see what his problem is, I will be able to direct him on what to do.
Okay. I think that's my question, and I needed
Okay, darling.
clarification.
Okay, darling.
Thank you, ma.
Yeah. Big Bright.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine. Please, I want to ask a question.
Go
How do
ahead,
one know
please.
that he has a spiritual husband or a spiritual wife?
There are different things that can make you to know that you have a spiritual spouse, right? Now,
Yeah,
there are, just like I said, there are different types of spiritual. There's a water spouse and there's a spiritual spouse. What you are experiencing will make you to know whether you have a spiritual spouse or a water spouse. Now, a spiritual spouse molests their individuals, their own spouse. Now, if you have a spiritual spouse, you'll be having sex in your dream.
okay.
Do you understand? And anytime
Yeah,
one good thing wants to come, before you know you've come to have sex in your dream, they have spoiled it. You have lost that opportunity. You will be suffering. It happens with spiritual spouse, right?
okay.
Now, if you want to know that you have a water spouse, you that is a man, if you are in a relationship, it will not last. The
Okay.
water wife that you have will be going to the girl to warn her to fight her.
Okay.
And you that have it might not know unless the girl open up to you and say, this is the kind of dream I have. Do you
Okay.
understand?
Yes.
Your water spouse too can make you what? Make your finances to go down, so that
Okay.
you will come and acknowledge him or her as an individual, right?
Yeah.
So there are signs. All these things are things that you would know. Another way you will know too is through consultation. If you have a water spouse or a spiritual husband, consultation is what? Inviting your spirit guide to come and talk what is wrong with you. Do you understand? So
Oh,
your water wife can come up and speak too. It will appear.
okay.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
That's one way too you can know. So there are different ways you can know that you have spiritual spouse. And it doesn't really matter that whether you are married or you are single. Even babies have spiritual spouse.
Oh,
Some spiritual spouse can be very active, some can be very what? Cool. Because why? Not be only you be the spouse when he gets. You might be the side chick or the side guy to her. You are not the main chick guy. I don't know if you understand. But
yeah.
some of them are very jealous because why? You are the main one. So they will come for you. I'm sure I've explained now for you.
Yeah, yes, I understand. What about if you're not passing through any of all these things you mentioned?
And you live your life now.
Normal. Okay.
Some people don't have spouse. Some people have not married before they reincarnated here. So if you don't have spouse, you live your life. You want to go and find what is not finding you.
Okay. Okay. You've answered my question. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Hope,
Who just finished?
Well, good evening, ma'am.
good evening. I think so.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Hope. How are you doing?
I'm fine, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
What's your question?
I wanted to ask, is it possible for someone to be a water child and don't have a spiritual husband?
It's possible. It's possible that you be a water child and you don't have a spiritual husband, you have a water husband.
Okay, that means the person must have a water husband.
You will have one spouse. It's either you have spiritual spouse, the one on earth, or you have the one in water. So you as a water child, you might not have a spiritual spouse that is in the water. Maybe your own is deity from your village, even though you are a water child.
Okay.
Do you understand? That's why you must find out where your spiritual spouse is before you do any appeasement,
Okay.
so that you are
ma'am,
not taking the appeasement to the wrong place.
so how would the person find out? Like, how will I get to know to find out if it's
Consultation.
okay? And through the consultation, can somebody find out, like, because some people they said if I want to go and do appeasement, I have to go to the water that I'm from. How am I going to find out the water?
Now, let me correct that. You don't necessarily need to go to the water you are from if you are doing an appeasement. For the fact that you are going with a priestess or a priest ordained by water, right? The priest or the priestess can use any water to do an appeasement for you.
Okay, ma.
Do you understand? Because why? It is an appeasement.
All right, but that means I can do it in any water.
It's not you. Don't go and do it in any water yourself.
Like,
Make sure
with
you
the
go
priest.
with a
Okay. Okay.
Do you understand
problem.
now?
Thank you, ma.
You're welcome.
Good evening.
Reverie.
Good evening, ma.
Good evening, darling. Good evening.
The question I want to ask is, please, is it possible that, like you mentioned, spiritual spouse, is it possible that you can negotiate with your spiritual spouse in your dream? Like in an instance where maybe he wants to have sex with you and you just tell him, no, I don't want you to have sex with me. I don't want to experience delay when I wake up from this dream. And in as much as he wanted to, but he argued a little bit, something like, don't worry, you'll not have delay. So now that you're saying spiritual spouse are very aggressive, will it be possible that that was not my spiritual spouse, that was my water spouse rather?
Yes, that was a water spouse. Water spouse don't. They don't. Sometimes I've had a case where the girl was even the one begging the water spouse to sleep with her.
Wow.
That she has missed him. That please touch me. I've missed you. But the water spouse refused. And he
Wow.
left.
Okay.
Water spouse don't. But you see those bandits, they will not even need your permission.
Okay,
They
ma.
pounce on you. And they will come like giants, man, that they will overpower you.
Okay. Because
Do you understand it?
yes, ma. Because when you were mentioning the difference between the two of them, I was like, okay, maybe that was my water spouse.
That was your water spouse.
One last question, ma. Is it also possible that your spiritual spouse can take away your dreams, like can make you forget your dreams if you're trying to
I said
separate
they are
from
the baba of all.
if you're trying
Yeah,
to
that's why I
separate
call
from
them
them?
bandits. Yes, that's why I call them bandits. You see those bandits, those spiritual spouse, they are number one in sending witchcraft to their individual.
Wow. Wow.
They will send you witchcraft attack if you have not come to do the needful. Before you know, you are forgetting your dreams. Before you know,
Completely.
you're experiencing different. As you will know that you dreamt, but you cannot
Yes.
remember everything.
Yes. And
It's those bandits
it
that do
only
it
started when I was trying to do separation from my spiritual spouse.
because they are hard. You try to do
Yes, I tried to do separation, and ever since then till now, I've been struggling with remembering my dreams, which never happened prior to that separation period.
you
It
see it.
never happened.
They are in charge. Now that's why I told you that if a spiritualist tell you that they've separated you from your spiritual spouse, they just lied. What they just did is blocked your vision so that you will not see them. They cannot separate you. They are there. Now what the spiritual spouse will be doing to you, they will be brutal. They will send you witchcraft. Sometimes they will still attack that spiritualist. Yes. And you will not know, because why? You are not seeing them again. You feel they are not there,
Because
but they are low key destroying you.
during that separation period, one of the activity that was going on was for my spiritual spouse to release my money to me, like to release my riches by fire, by force.
Funny enough, you don't even know that one is not even in charge of your riches. That one can stop the riches of your water spouse from manifesting.
Oh my, this
Do
thing
you
I'm
understand?
telling you. Yes, ma'am, I'm hearing you. So when they were saying it should return my riches, all those stuff, I had a dream that night, and a strange man just opened my door very quickly, threw money on the ground, and just went out and locked the door. Before I even noticed who was throwing money, he has locked the door and left. He has locked the door and left, and oh my, I don't know, the energy he came in to drop that money, it was very
See,
aggressive. It was very
what
aggressive.
did I just tell you? I said they don't come calm. Why do you think I call them bandits? They are all
God.
deities are always very agile. That's why you see, I always say that the water spirits are what mothers. That's why you see that somebody can be misbehaving with water spirits, doing anyhow. They will not have consequences like that quick. But you do that with a deity, they know they waste time. They have zero tolerance for bullshit. You see, that's why you see that people don't go and report people to water spirit like that. They go straight to deity, because they know that deity, as you they talk, as you they give am food, they move.
Very
But
fast.
water spirit, yes, but water spirit, like, they have a motherly heart. They will carry the matter to go and meet Ajani. This case, let's judge it. How do you see it? Before water spirit go strike, it go take.
They will always be petty, even when they are coming to your dreams. They'll be touching your soft spots, like
Yes,
having
that is that
conversations.
I say that is it, my sister. That's how they act.
Oh, please, one last question, just this quick question. Anciency, when they say you have an ancient spirit or husband, is it usually from water?
Is
Spirit husband,
it
spirit
can
husband.
it can be a deity. Deities are long,
Ancient. Okay, I get
ancient.
it. I
Yes,
get it. Because the spiritual person that was doing that deliverance with me was specific on the kind of spiritual husband he was seeing. He
it's
said
ancient
ancient.
now. Now the
No
deity.
wonder, no wonder. He was very aggressive. Like from the aftermath of that deliverance till now, it's been very aggressive. Thank you
Yes.
very much. I've gotten so much clarity, because since then I've just been asking myself questions. I've been asking myself. I even went on your YouTube to go and watch your the upload you did on spiritual spouse. That's how much it's been, the thing has been
Okay.
bothering me.
But I'm sure
Yeah.
you have clarity now.
Very, very much so. Thank you very
Okay.
much.
You're
Yes,
welcome.
thank you very
Please, if
much.
you are
Yeah.
coming up to ask your question, please make it very brief. You know, there are a lot of people, so I can take people's question before we run out of time. Now, Oscar, you there? Oh, Oscar just came up. Sorry. Lovelyn,
Yeah,
Oscar, mute. You just came up. Mute first.
good
Thank you.
evening.
Good evening. Lovelyn, Loveling, are you there? Has she slept? Let me bring her down.
Gloria.
Okay, Gloria.
Good evening, Oma Water.
Good
Good
evening,
evening,
Gloria.
ma'am.
How are you doing? Yeah.
I'm fine, ma'am.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Oh, good evening. I think it was
Lovely,
the
just
network.
wait
Sorry.
first. Yeah, just wait. Let
Okay.
me just finish attending to her. Yeah. Gloria, what were you saying? Please ask your question.
Please, ma'am, because I'm passing through the spiritual spouse. When you were teaching about spirit, water spouse, and spiritual husband. So I now check my own. Then my own always molest me in the night or sometimes during the daytime.
The day.
And yeah, and I'll be praying for long through church prayers and everything. I'm not seeing results. So I don't know how to go about it.
Where are you from?
I'm from Benin, but I was born in Saple.
You will do consultation and know where this your spiritual husband is. If it's your mother's village or your father's village, let us know where it is. Then I will tell you where to go.
Okay, because the thing is making men not to stay. Even when I was with my father's son, he will tell me that a man used to come and fight with him.
That means you have multiple spiritual spouse. You have the one from the water, you also have the spiritual husband.
Exactly.
So you will come and do consultation. Let's know where they are so that you will sort them out and live your life. Because somebody will say people that have spiritual spouse don't marry. I am happily married. And I have 3 spiritual husbands, but I'm married. So even though you have spiritual husband, you can still get married. Just do the rightful thing.
Okay. Okay, ma. Okay, thank you very much, ma.
You're
Thank you.
welcome.
Okay.
Loveling,
Yes. So good evening.
good evening, darling. How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. My question is this: is it possible to have a spiritual or a water husband, and you've never had an encounter with him? Like he doesn't come to disturb you. And I've also asked my husband if he has had any encounter with him in the dream, or if he had come to warn him or something to fight with him, and he said no. So is it possible?
It's very possible. Very, very
Okay.
possible.
So he
You
will
know
just
the
be there,
way
he will not disturb
he
me.
will just be there. Do you know that there are some men that have side chick up to 6, but they are married? Do you understand? Now,
Yes.
you know as a young girl that you are dating this man, but 2 of you don't talk all the time. He doesn't even disturb you. Because why? You are not the main chick. You have the one that he calls every day, but he knows that you are his girlfriend. That's how it is too. You have spiritual spouse that are what? Not active. Not be you. That spiritual husband you have is not disturbing you. Is disturbing what? Another one that he have. Because spiritual spouse don't have only one. We can be up to 20. What is 20? Up to 2,000 women that are married to one spiritual husband. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
So
So this
you will
my
not feel it.
spiritual husband now, or my water
So I'm
husband
sure that
that is not active. Can he still block my source of wealth, like me having, or my husband's
yes
source of
now.
wealth?
Yes now. Yes now. Because if he's not active with you, he's definitely pouring his wealth to another woman.
Okay.
Do you understand? There is like
Yes,
now,
ma'am.
so as I am like this, I have women that we share the same spiritual husband, but I will roll cow to the water and go and give my water husband. Do you understand? They that still have that
Yes.
water husband, they've not offered any sacrifice. But me, I'm
Okay.
cashing out. But they themselves, nothing is working for them. But we have the same spiritual husband. Do you
Okay.
understand? Because why?
Yes.
Now woman when care for man, now they chop man money. Do you understand? Among
Yes, yes, I do.
every wife, e get the one when lawyer when be say if e bend neck like this, the man don't write check. Now so it be spiritually too. How well are you tapping into your spiritual husband's wealth for it to materialize in your life physically? That's the essence of what? Sacrifice.
Okay. And one more question that I have, because I'm planning on doing my settlement and all of that. Is it appeasement? I don't know. I don't know the difference though. So another question is, after doing it, as a water child, I need to be offering sacrifices, like once in a while go to the water and
Not
do all
once
of
in a
that.
while,
No.
oh. Every 4 months.
Okay, every 4 months. So I want to ask now, can I, because me, I stay close to the lagoon here, is it possible that I can just buy things like fruit and all of that and just go to the water and pray, maybe
Are
do
you
my
a water
prayers and
priestess?
no, I'm not. Oh, I
Please,
don't know yet though, but I've always been told
please.
that.
If you are not a water priestess, get a water priestess or a priest to go with you.
Okay, so
Water
that
chose
every
those
four
set of
months.
people. Yes. Water chose
Okay,
those set of people to be able to access them and work for water children. So by the time you are going alone, so that you will not pick the negative energy that is not for you. Water
okay,
chose priest and priestess for such reason. So don't go and do it yourself.
okay. So each time I want to take my sacrifice every 4 months, I will have to go with a priestess.
Sacrifice, contact a water priest or a priestess. Let them follow you. They will introduce themselves. Because why? They are water priest and they are water priestess. They will introduce themselves before what? You what? Offer your offerings. If you go to the water now, can you address spirits? Do you know how to address spirits? You see what I'm talking about? That's why you need a priest or a priestess. So is that all? Okay.
Yeah,
I said my
I'm on
Yeah.
water.
Hold on, Oscar. It's not yet your turn, no. I just added you up. Lovely, you said what?
mom was born a
Your volume
priestess,
is
but
low.
can you hear me now?
Yes.
Can you hear me? Okay, I said my
Yes.
mom was born a priestess, but she refused
Okay.
doing the thing. She's now a
So
church
you
woman.
find out.
She's
You find out if you have a call.
okay. Okay, I'll be coming for consultation.
No problem.
All right. Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome. Adaza.
Good evening, ma.
Good evening. Please, when you're asking your question, just make it brief, please. Thank you.
Okay, please, I want to ask so, because whenever a guy starts talking to me, just talking to me, and maybe the person is trying to show interest, I get warned to like maybe stay away. Most times, if they don't come to warn me, most times they show me like a big screen, the plan the person has and order. So my question, the problem I'm having is most times they come in the person warning me might come in the face of a man, most times a woman. So I don't get the woman, the face of a woman coming to,
Number one, you have a spirit guide that they call Chi.
yeah,
Now, your Chi happens to be what? Your first force, your personal guardian spirit. That spirit can warn you.
okay,
Do you understand?
yes,
Another spirit that can warn you are your Banje mates.
okay,
You see those set of people, they are the highest aproko in this life. If your own is active, if they are good with them, they will always warn you down.
okay.
So that is it.
Okay, second question. Is it bad for like I don't know whether I will call it water spouse or spiritual spouse. Like maybe when they come to me, wanted to have like maybe anything romance or sexual intercourse, always coming to take like permission like trying to take permission like first before wanting to do anything. If I say no, you will just okay, maybe oh fine, it's okay. Is there anything bad?
She's a water spouse.
Okay.
You see, spiritual spouse, they don't take permission.
Okay. Okay.
Water spouse know that they cannot do that. That's why he's taking permission. Because if he does that, there will be problem. That's why he wants your consent. But you see, deities, they don't send you. They don't need your consent.
Okay.
Do you get it now?
Yes. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Big blessing. Big blessing, are you there? I'm sure this person has slept. Maybe disconnect. Wealth.
Good evening, Oma.
Good evening. How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank
Good
you.
evening, Amma.
Okay, and Big blessing, are you there? Okay,
I'm
just
right
hold on.
here.
Let me. I think she was battling with her
Okay, Oma, it's
microphone.
fine.
Wealth.
Finish with her, don't worry. Will you
No,
finish
I'm
Okay,
with
not
just
in
stay
a
there.
hurry. Yeah.
Okay,
Oh.
okay.
Okay, Wealth, go
Oma,
on.
Oma, do you know, but let me comment this. I cannot overly emphasize on how accurate your insight is on almost everything. I'm not joking with you. Like,
Spirit speaks through me.
honestly,
It's not
I'm not
me.
like it is too much. Do you know that thing you said about one spiritual water spouse having more than one husband, whatever? Of recent, like I had like a revelation, blah blah blah. So me, I didn't want to tell you because I felt it was weird or I was just dreaming. Until I heard you speaking on this topic, I saw when he had other wives, and the other wives were rich, only me poor.
Yes, now.
I was
Yes, now.
And when I was talking to him, I was trying to get his attention to help me for
One
something.
thing that you will know, let me tell you an
Okay.
example. You will know that you are not the only one that
Okay.
that is the spouse.
Yeah.
You see that your water of reincarnation is the water of reincarnation to many other people.
Oh. Okay. Okay, ma.
So when they are going there as their water of reincarnation, all of them they share the same husband.
Interesting. No wonder when I was telling him that okay, he should answer me, I was trying to ask for help. He was not answering me. I was not like, cause me, I get angry. I was not like, okay, I'll go and meet someone else. He now said, if I go and meet someone else, this is weird. I'm sorry for laughing.
You see it.
Then okay, my question, right? What kind of connection? I don't know. I feel like what has been wrong with me is a date since I was little. I thought like when I was like 5, it appeared to me that it had certain connection, blah. I'm thinking it's a date. Do you know that? Is it possible that it can come physically?
Yeah, what are you saying? Yes,
Jesus,
now.
my goodness, I've experienced
now.
this thing. Hey, Oma, that means. Do you know that it has come like 2-3 times when I'm in love in school and I'm always on a phone call with a guy? A bike will come out of nowhere and it will collect my phone.
Let me tell you, let me give you people a story.
Okay.
I've said it before. There are sometimes your spirit spouse can come in person to save you. There are some people, sometimes you might be somewhere, you are broke, you are stranded. Someone will just walk up to you and dash you money. Somebody can just come in the form of a human form to render a help to you. And immediately they finish rendering the help, you turn to greet the person, you won't find that person again.
Wow.
And you'll be wondering, where did this person go? Your spouse just helped you. It happened with my husband in Kogi.
Are you serious?
Yes.
My own
So spiritual spouse can come, especially when you have good connection with them. They will appear and help you.
Oma, another thing, what kind of
You see what Ram was saying. I sometimes receive unknown money from my accounts. I said this thing earlier. I said it earlier in my life.
You just said it, oh my God. Please, you should come and be helping me like that.
Is
But
that all your question? Let me answer the
no,
next
no,
person.
Oma, sorry. Another thing. Could it be the reason why, okay, sorry, when I was younger, if, I don't know, do you know that if my mom should beat me and she's pregnant, she will automatically have a miscarriage?
Is your banje mate? It's
Okay.
not your spiritual.
Oh, okay,
It's not your
okay, all
spiritual
right. Thank you.
spouse.
Okay, all right. Thank you. All right.
You're
All right,
welcome.
bye.
Bye. Big blessing.
I'm right here.
Okay,
Um,
darling.
my question is, why is it that this spirit spouse will just be so desperate and coming behind somebody? It's not as if you gave your consent for him to be a spirit spouse to you anyway. So why would you just be chasing somebody back to back? I don't get it. I don't
Sorry, I
understand
can
why.
hear you now. Now, the thing is, first of all, you came from a village. You see those ones that don't need your consent, right? Those are deities. Those spirit spouse are deities from your village. Blessing, are you there?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Now, those deities, right? They gave them, your parents gave them permission to protect you.
Really?
Permission, yes, from the village. Elders of the land gave the deity permission to protect every child that comes from this land, even before you were born. That is why when a child is even born in America and has never been to that village, for the fact that you carry the DNA from that village, the deity knows that one of his own is abroad.
Okay. Because I
Do you
was told,
understand?
yeah, because I was told that my spirit spouse is just watching me 247. If I get into any relationship, it's either I will run away before the marriage take place, or the person himself, the other party, my partner, will be the one to run away. One of two of us. They'll be calling me runaway bride. How many times do you get engaged? I don't know what comes over me. I just start,
Now
playing
you
up.
need to, somebody like you might have multiple spouse, so you need to check and know which one you have.
How possible is that?
I just said it that I have 3 spiritual spouse. 3.
It's very,
So
very
you can have
alarming.
multiple spouse and you'll be thinking it's only one, but the other one too is there.
Yeah, I just dreamt of my friend last week, but I was scared to tell her. I was wondering, she told me she separated from her partner, and she's telling me, oh, the man is begging her, he wants her to come back. What's my opinion? I'm like, I don't want to give my opinion because I don't like going back and forward, yeah? So it's up to her what she wants to do. So at the time I slept and dreamt, I saw her with 2 men, her main husband and another man. The man was smiling at me. I was like, why are you with 2 men in the same bed? I was just watching her and the men going in and out of the house. So I was scared to tell her that she has 3 husbands.
Yeah,
But
she
mine,
does.
when I went to church, I was praying Martin of Fire. Then this man came to warn me in my dream that I should not think that I can go away from him, that I cannot break
It's
up.
true. You can never. If you like, do 1 million times deliverance. They're going to look you, they wait. You see all those fire when they shout, now they burn, they touch them.
He said he's going to deal with me if I don't stop. So I was just wondering, how did I get to be in the trap of this man? I don't know. I'm so confused. It's
I've
very
explained to you
confusing.
how you got to
Yeah.
know.
So what do we do? What do I do now? It's not way. What do I
You
do?
will come for consultation. Let me know where your own is and direct you on what to do.
Okay. So is it water or is it land, or what's your opinion?
That is why I said you will come for consultation. Let me know which one you have and how to direct you.
Okay. All right then. I'll ring you. But I don't have your number though.
Just send me a message on TikTok here. After the live, I'll give you my number.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you for your help.
What did you say?
Yeah, this is my turn. Good evening.
Oscar, Oscar, it's not yet your turn now. Hassan came before you. Hassan and Fanny came before you. Before you are the third person. Yes, so you will be patient, please. Hassan, are you there? It's like Hassan is not available. Fanny. Okay, Hassan has come back. Hassan, are you there? I think he's battling with his mic. Hassan.
Hello.
We can hear you.
Okay, ma. My one problem is since I got married to my wife sometimes they used to come and tight her, turn her hands and the legs to back and tight her. So sometimes they used to come through her and be punishing me. Sometimes by the time I'm doing business, they used to come and pick all my money where that I do business. And they will appear to me and be laughing at me, telling me that they are the one who is packing my money.
See, let me tell you, Hassan.
Yes,
there's
ma'am.
a difference between Ogbanje, spiritual friends, and spiritual wife or
Okay,
husband. You see those ones that are laughing at you and packing your money?
Yes,
they are
ma'am.
what? Spiritual friends. You are owing them.
Okay.
They are your spiritual mates.
Okay.
Okay. Do you
Okay.
understand? Are you a Muslim?
I'm a Muslim.
That's why you will not understand. Though. That's just to tell you that this same Hassan.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you by the road? Let me mute you first and explain something so I can hear. Now, that's to tell you that you see this our African spirituality. As far you are an African child, whether you are a Muslim, whether you are a Buddhist, whether you are what, a Christian, you see these spirits, they follow you. They follow you. I wanted to talk about Ogbanje this evening, but time will not allow me to. But if I finish taking people's questions and I still have time, I will talk about Ogbanje so that you people will know how Ogbanje operates. Because some of you, what you people are experiencing is your Ogbanje mates, and you think it's spiritual spouse. Okay? So Hassan, I got your question, and what is doing you? First of all, you have friends that you came to this world with. Those friends, you are owing them. That's why you see that they are stealing your money, and they will now show their face and be laughing at you.
Yes, I'm a twins.
You will find out that your things are missing.
Yes, she's missing.
So
they are suffering
it's
up
all
to
those
now.
things.
Up to now, I sleep for main road at Lagos. No matter what I want to build, it will corrupt. It will collapse. They turn me anyhow. They don't want me to progress.
Hassan.
Yes, ma'am.
Hassan, the thing
Yes,
when
ma'am.
they do, you not be only one. So as you are now, you are sleeping on the road.
Yes, ma'am. I'm suffering 17 years today. I cannot build anything for myself. I cannot chop. I cannot feed myself. I cannot feed my family. I swear to God who made me 17
Hassan,
years
where is
today.
your family?
They are not.
So only you is in Lagos now.
Yes. No matter what I do, 3 months, 2 months, they'll collapse it. I have
You see this
shops.
man,
I have shops. I have shops where I'm doing business. They collapse
Hassan,
me.
do you know what you will do?
Yes,
You
ma'am.
will
Yes,
send
ma'am.
me message on this
Yes.
TikTok. You
Okay,
send
ma'am.
me message. I will
Okay,
tell
ma'am.
you what to do.
Okay,
Yeah?
I drop my number on your DM.
On my DM. Don't write it on my comment section. No.
No,
Write
on your
it in
DM.
message. Okay,
Yes,
yes.
it's in message. I drop my phone number there.
I will respond to you, yeah?
Oh yes, ma'am. My number is there. 09068656123.
No, don't call your
on
number.
DM.
Don't call your number. If I go
Okay.
to my inbox, I will
Yes,
see
ma'am.
you and I will reach out to you. Share you on WhatsApp.
Yes, I'm WhatsApp.
Okay, I will reach out to you.
I beg help me, man. I am on my knee. I beg, I need help. I am suffering 17 years today. I need help. I need
Don't
help.
worry. You'll be
Yes,
fine.
ma'am.
You'll be
Okay,
fine,
ma'am.
okay?
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. People are laughing at me. I'm suffering.
No, don't worry. Don't worry about them. It's just the
Okay.
way you are expressing yourself.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Don't worry. I'll
Yes,
call
ma'am.
you, eh?
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah. Funny. I tell you people here, some of you will think that's what you have problem. You think you have problem until you hear the next person's own. you would think you have problem. Now this guy is on the street. I'm sure you could hear the sound of the vehicle. He's not lying. Fanny, are you there? Fanny.
He don't sleep.
Okay, let me. Fanny not get wahala. Oscar.
Oscar. Yeah.
It has reached your turn finally.
Good evening.
Good evening.
This is my first time of following you. I like your program.
Arrange that your earpiece that is doing shring there. Chook it inside where?
Okay. I don't chook am.
Yeah, I'm listening to you.
Some of my questions I wanted to ask, one of your this thing have asked the question, but I have heard your response.
Then, ask the second one.
Then I have 3 questions. Number 1 is that they say I'm water child, but they don't visit me. Like I don't see sign that shows that.
Number 1, Oscar, have you been a Christian?
Yes, I'm a Christian.
Have you ever had anointing service? Has any pastor laid their hands on your forehead before?
Yes, but I don't used to fall down.
There is a difference between falling down and blocking your vision.
Okay.
Do you understand? Somebody can lay his hands on you and block your vision. You will not see the spirit that follows you.
Okay.
So number 1 first, that's why you first need to what? Know who you are. Why am I not seeing them? Why am I not dreaming? Is my vision blocked? How do I unblock it? That's 1.
Okay. Then number 2 is that anytime somebody's make me to share, maybe anytime somebody make me to cry, like anytime somebody makes me to cry, maybe anything I say to that person, the thing will work to that person. Yes. So I don't know. Then another question is that sometimes like this, I will see something, maybe for example now as me and you is discussing. Maybe as me and you is discussing now, the thing go come do like say, I don't see when we did discuss this particular thing.
You
like
see ahead of
week,
time. You see before it happens.
Yes.
Oscar,
so when the thing can't happen,
Oscar,
I can't.
You are Igbo,
Yes,
Abi?
Yeah, I'm Igbo.
Have you ever done Afa to know who you are?
Yes, I just did this recently.
What did they tell you?
The thing work. That Afa that I did, they say I'm from water. They can't do okay, something like that. There is something that they mentioned. I should do my age grade. Yes, I do those
spiritual
things.
age grade, yeah.
Yeah, settle
now
them.
See, let me tell you something.
Ogbanje
There is more
another
to you. There is more to you that I'm seeing that I cannot disclose here on this page. Do you understand? Now, there are sometimes you do Alpha. What is following you because of the person doing that Alpha might not see to the level that you are. Because why? The level you are is bigger than that person doing Alpha for you. So certain things about you will not be disclosed.
Okay.
Seeing here, you need to do Alpha because there's more about yourself that you don't know. It's not just okay.
Okay.
It's quite unfortunate I don't do Alpha for people online. Do you understand? Okay. So you will come to my DM, come and request for Alpha so that we tell you. Because from what you are still experiencing, after you did all this work, you have not still seen changes.
No, I just did it day before yesterday.
You will see what I'm seeing, self, the work they hang because of who you be.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yes.
So you will send me a message, we'll take it from there.
Okay, no problem. But then this particular one, like if somebody brought tears from my eye, like maybe sometimes, maybe I will be.
That's why I told you that you will do. See, there are some things about you that I cannot explain here. All these things you're asking me now, you will ask me during Alpha and I will explain to you in depth why it is happening to you like that.
Okay. So how can I get your number and which time
You
that
will
you're
just
doing your
send me
Alpha?
you will just send me a message here on TikTok. After the live, I will respond to you and tell you when.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, guys. Yeah.
You're welcome. Yeah. Fadeb. Fadeb. Fadi Barry.
Yo, Shafad.
That Amaka has been waiting since.
This Fadi Barry is not there, right? Okay, Fatmata.
No, Fatmata just came. Amaka.
Oh,
Yo,
who
Shafad
Amaka?
is here. Yes, ma. Yes, ma.
This Scorpio has been here since.
Yes.
Sorry, Fatmata, hold on. Scorpio.
Yes, so good evening.
Good evening.
I joined you guys midway. So
Oh, okay.
I have a few questions. This I couldn't reach you for the consultation, but I figured that out now that I need to DM you first for that. Right? Then the second thing is you said something just now to this guy. The word you used, Ifa. Afa. Afa. Because you know
Alpha means consultation, divination.
yes, I need. So I'm not in the country, you know. I'm not in Nigeria, and I want to do that water. What do you call it? Appeasement, right?
Yeah.
So and I don't have anybody here. You know, I don't have any representative like a priestess or somebody that you know. Yeah, just tiny bits. Hold on. Hold on.
When the light shines through in the day,
Mm.
you can even see it more.
Okay.
So they'll pick on us and say,
No, it's all right. I've done it anyways. All right. Do you want me to turn the lights off or I should leave it on?
no, just keep it on for.
Okay. Okay. I'm back. I'm back. So I need a priestess or somebody. I don't know if it's something you can do for me from there
Yes, it can be
where you
done.
are. Oma, you hear me?
Yeah.
Hmm? It's something you can do for me from here.
Yes,
Also
yeah.
because I don't know. I don't know if I have a spiritual spouse, which is also part of the conversation I wanted us to have.
We
And I believe
we
that
would get to figure that out during your consultation.
yes, and because I noticed a pattern, you know, going on, and I don't want to bring it up here, but we'll talk
Yes, please
during the
don't.
conversation.
Yes.
It's nothing major, Sha, but you know, it's just good to know because somebody advised me to just get fruit and stuff, and then just because my house is by the beach here, I'm literally in the middle of work, and I'm just like 2 minutes away from the beach.
Scorpio Queen. For some security reasons, I wouldn't want you to disclose a lot about yourself. Okay?
Yeah.
So you will send me a DM because there are a lot of people watching this live that you don't know. So you reach out to me, send me a message here on this very page, and after the live, I would reach out to you so that we can talk over the phone.
Okay, that'll be really nice. Thank you so much. I'll send you a message anyways, a direct message. So
Okay, I
I'll be
would
expecting your
respond after the
reply.
live.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
All right.
Amaka. Amakus.
Hello, ma. Good morning, ma.
Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm fine, ma. Please,
Can I
ma.
have it?
I was in my dream. Hello, ma. Are you hearing me?
I don't do dream interpretation, no.
No, it's not dream interpretation. No. I want to ask you something.
Oh, yeah, ask now.
Okay, so I see a guy. The guy is trying to have sex with me, so I refuse. And the guy is trying to stab me with knife.
So what's the question?
I don't know.
What's the question now?
That is my question.
That's That's a dream interpretation. How do you want me to interpret the dream? I just told you I don't do dream interpretation. You said that's your question. How am I supposed to know?
Okay.
Please, if you are coming up, please let it be a direct question. I don't do dream interpretation. So please note it. When you are coming up, if it's a dream interpretation, rather just keep it. Don't send a request, please. Thank you. Fatmata. No, Hope just came. Fatmata,
Yeah. Hey, Mama.
how are you doing?
I'm not doing fine. I'm not doing fine.
What's the problem?
I just did my what or something yesterday, and today I have an accident hitting somebody so hard, and I thought through the police stuff. So I was like, I was so scared, thinking maybe what I did was what, maybe he come for me.
Fatmata, please send me a message on my
Okay.
WhatsApp.
Okay. Okay, ma. Later. I like your
Yeah.
teaching. You're really teaching us.
Thank you.
I learned a lot from you.
Thank
a lot.
you.
Okay.
Thank
Bye bye,
you.
Mama.
Yeah. Hope.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm fine. And you?
I'm okay. What's your question, please?
Yeah, my question is I was told that I have a spiritual spouse, which I believed that was last week. I actually saw the person in my dream just in the afternoon. I decided to sleep. So I was asked to go and appease them because things not really going well, not going well. Said they are the one blocking, or I don't understand.
So this your spiritual spouse now. Did they tell you where the spiritual spouse is?
No.
You see that the consultation is not complete.
Okay.
So you come and do a consultation so that you know where your spiritual spouse is. So that you know where you are appeasing to.
Okay.
Do you understand? Because before you carry sacrifice, you must know where you are carrying sacrifice to now.
Yeah.
So you see that the person did not do the consultation complete.
Yeah, this one, yeah, matter.
Yeah.
What? Oyoma?
Hmm?
Who's Nyash?
Hello. No, I'm not talking to you. Can you hear me? I'm talking to my baby, not you. Sorry. So they call my baby. So sorry.
Okay, Hope.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you do a consultation so that you know better where your spiritual spouse is. Okay?
Okay.
Do you have any other question?
Yeah. Okay. I want to ask this because I've been told that my mom, before she's late now, that she has this. I'm from Edo State anyway, and our village deity is Olokun. So I was
Okay.
told that my mom has Olokun. I think before when she died, I was still very, very like 3 or like 4 years old. So I think I asked the mom one certain time before she also passed on. I asked her, I said that these things, who owns it? He said she's not the one, that my mom and her siblings owns this. They have this their Olokun stuff. It was later in the day somebody told me, said the Olokun actually disturb your mom very well. Okay, so at the end of the day, I just find out that, so when I start hearing this, you are from the water, you are this, you are that, this, I was just kind of, how come will it be? Because I know
that said she was told because she was traveling. Then he asked her, I think she had some dreams, so they now asked her to do some sacrifice, which she said if she comes back, and which she's never back.
So what is your question?
So I don't know if it is that place I got this thing, this water thing from.
Let me ask you one question. As you ask me, let me ask you the question too. Can
Okay.
an elephant give birth to a goat?
No,
Shey elephant go born elephant.
no,
Elephant go born elephant now.
no. Yeah.
So if your mama na water pikin, you don't know where your own come from now.
Mm-hmm.
It's a direct question. It's
Okay.
self-explanatory.
Okay, so I will chat you so I'll know how to run the consultation.
No problem.
Okay, thanks. I appreciate.
You're welcome. Thank you so
Nice
much.
meeting you.
Grace Win. Grace Win is the spirit too. Do you know I've been working since morning? Like I started my consultation today, honey. What time? By 10. And I finished this consultation today. I think the last person I finished consultation with today was by 9 p.m. And I still needed to come live. And I'm still live now. And I will still beg you people to tap on your screen. Just because why? I don't want you people to get it wrong. That girl, are you there? That girl, have you slept? Who's that girl? La 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 la. Obviously, she has slept. Okay, it's like I've settled everybody's question. I don't have. Okay, so I should. Okay, my husband is like this. My husband, he likes me. My husband just likes me teaching. Please don't laugh at me. I know singing is not my calling. So anyhow I sing it, please take it like that. Now my husband asked me to teach about my ogbanje. If you want me to teach about the ogbanje before I leave this place, kindly write yes. Una no dey sleep. All of una for this life now ogbanje, una no dey sleep. Even as it's past 12, see all of them. This is unbelievable. Okay, we bewitch. Okay, fine, let me talk about it. Now, first of all, what is ogbanje? Ogbanje is an Igbo word. Shey you know. Stroke urobo, because in urobo we use it too. Just as I always used to say that I think that urobo and Igbo is the same thing, because in my language we call if we want to say please, we say biko. In Igbo, if you want to say please, what do you people say? Biko. So it's the same thing. It's just different pronunciation. Right? Now, ogbanje is different from abiku, what we know as abiku. Now, every human being on earth is an ogbanje. What is ogbanje? Ogbanje are people that come with what? Spirit friends. Every human being on this earth is an ogbanje. But what? We have different classes of ogbanje. Ogbanje is what? The friends that you came with to this world. Let me explain. If you were born on the 14th of February 2025, if that is the day you were born, Listen very carefully. On that 14th of February 2005, there were other children that was born with you. Some in Lagos, some in Anambra, some in India, some in different places of the world. Many children was born that same day you were born. Now, some children also died that same day that they were supposed to be born. They didn't make it, they died. Now, all of you that was born on that day, that's your date of birth, all of you came through one portal. All of you came through one portal. They are your friends. All of you came as friends to this world the same time, but entered into different wombs to be born by different parents. Now, those ones that did not make it, those children that did not make it during their childbirth, they happen to be what they call uke, ogbonuke, your dead spiritual mates. Those are the ones that you people started the journey together, but in one circumstance or the other, they were not able to manifest through the womb that they chose. So he stopped their journey. They had to go back. Now, some of them can still recognize you that is in this earth while they are there as their friends. They will begin to drag you because why? How can you, their friend, be in another world and they are in another world? They begin to drag you so that you will join them in their dead world because you are their friend. That's why that work is needed. To appease your dead spiritual mate so that they stop dragging you. Do you people understand now? Now, you see those ones that survived. Thank you so much, darling. You see those ones that survived with you, but they're born in different places. They are your Ogbanje mates. All of you came here for an assignment, just different purposes. Now, there is the highest grade of Ogbanje are the Dada children. The Dada ones of Ogbanje are the ones that came to save souls. They came to rescue. Those ones are the most dangerous ones. Those ones are the ones that are chosen to save souls. Because why? They are the highest rank of Ogbanje. The Dada ones. What are the characteristics of an Ogbanje? Now, they have different types of Ogbanje. You have some people that came through water. You have some people that came through earth. Do you understand? But while everybody's coming from their own element, you people met at a meeting point where all of you took your oaths together. Some of you and your friends, some people where everybody met, the junction before you people enter different room. Some of you took the oath there that as you are coming to this life, you are coming to stay only 2 years. At 2 years, you are coming back. That was where you took the oath with your Ogbanje mates. And when it's 2 years, they will come and all of you that took that oath, they will come for you. Because that's what you said. Some of you said that as you are coming here now, you are coming to suffer the parents that you are coming through. You are coming for revenge. And you will be born into that family. Your assignment is to revenge that family for one atrocity that was done. Some of you will say, as I'm coming here, yes, Ogbanje is the same thing as age grade, is the same thing as what you people call Egbe. It's the same thing. Do you understand? It's what the Yorubas call Egbe. It's what some people call as what? Spiritual mate. It's what some people call ogbanje. Now, there are some of ogbanje people that said, as I'm coming to this family, I am coming with wealth. Because why? I came to enjoy. And you see that when that child is born, the parents, money will just enter that family. And the parents will be able to pamper that child well. There are some that will come and say, I don't want to have any sibling. I want to be the only child. You will find out that after that child, you that as the mother will not be able to conceive again. Do you understand? Now, they have different types of ogbanje and where they hold their meetings. Some people are aware of where they hold their meetings. Some are not aware. Just as some people can see their water people, some people cannot see their water people. Yes, that's how it is. Now, there are some ogbanje that what? They hold their meeting under Odara tree. What the Yorubas call Agbalumo tree. That's where they gather and they always have a leader. There are some that hold their meeting where? At three-way junction. There are some that hold their meeting plantain. And there are some that hold their what? There are some ogbanje mates that are what? From dustbin. There are some ogbanje that are from dustbin. I have had a situation of a child that was born. And when this child was born, she was so sick. They have carried this child everywhere. And the child was still sick. An instruction was given to the parents. Carry this child and drop the child in the dustbin. Pour dustbin on top of the child. And leave the child there. After a while, go and carry the child. Now they did that. They took the child to the dustbin. Poured dustbin on top of the child. After some minutes, they carried the child. That was the end of the sickness. Because why? The ogbanje mate wanted that presence. There are some ogbanje that what? The reason why they give us mark, you will see that you have mark here. Or you have mark in your face. Or you have mark here. Is because when your ogbanje mates that were dead were coming to drag you, they had to give you that mark, what? So that those ones will not recognize you. Because one mark in your body differentiates you from who they know you as. That's why you find out that in those days, our parents, when you are sick, very sick, they will give you, some self have already passed. You will see that they will put the mark here. Some will put it here. Some will put it in the face. So that when those dead ones that did not make it come and drag you, they will not recognize you. They cannot take you. Some characteristics of ogbanje. When you are not in good term with your ogbanje mates, please bring this person down first because I'm teaching. I don't want any distraction. When you are not in good terms with your ogbanje mate, they can do and undo. Number one thing that they can do to you when you are not in good terms with them, that you have never fed them. This one, Emmanuel, you don't even know you are. If you know you are, if you know you are, you will not be writing all these things. You don't even have a clue of who you are. It just shows. Go and find out who you really are. Now, if you are not in good terms with your ogbanje mates, number one thing, if they are hungry, If your ogbanje mates are hungry, they begin to hide your things. They begin to what? Hide your property. If you are eating, anything you are eating must fall on the ground, because they are the ones that will hit it from your hand, because you did not give them food. So you find out that anything you hold, your food must pour on the floor. Biscuits must fall. The spoon must fall. Rice must pour. They will take it. You see it? They will begin to hide your property in your house. It will look like you are going mad. You will put something here and you are very sure that you put it here, but you will not find it there. They hide your spoons in your house. Why are spoons always missing in your kitchen? Only Unite Day house, your spoons they lost. Only Unite Day house, spoon they lost. Your clothes are missing. Your jewelries are missing. Your money is missing. They begin to hide things. As you not give them spoon, as you not give them food, they go carry your spoon, go find food for where they dey. They go carry your waiting, your spoon from your house, go find food for where another ogbanje mate dey. You go dey find spoon for your house, not necessarily they use until they chop for another place. Queen Isha, I told you that Emmanuel don't know who he is. Leave Emmanuel. I'm teaching Emmanuel is telling me that he's not only ogbanje that have special gifts. I'm teaching. I told you, I said he does not know who he is. Leave him alone. When he discovers himself, he will not interrupt me in my teaching. He will just learn. Right? Or if you are in good terms with your ogbanje, now I'm still in, if you are not in good terms with your ogbanje mates. If you are not in good terms with your ogbanje mates, they can make you to have hatred. For no reason, your mates, your colleagues are not happy with you. They hate you. For no reason. You are always having problem with people. People just, thank you, my love. I really needed the water. I was so tasty. Right? For no reason, your peer groups will be picking on you. For no reason. Why they are fighting you don't know. What did you do? Nothing. They are picking on you. That's to tell you that you and your ogbanje mates are not in good terms. Right? If you are not in good terms with your ogbanje mates, they will always make sure that you enter problem. Problem will not be far from you. They can go and put, you can go and what? They will go and cause problem and put it on your head. Just the way they can fight for you when they are in good terms. They can go and cause problem to put it on your head. They can what? Steal money in where you are working just to put you in problem. They can what? Go and what? Hide. Hey God. Hey God. You see this? You see those set of people? Oh God. If you are not in good terms with your ogbanje mates, where you are working, they will cause commotion that people will point you fingers. Yes, they are the deity younger ones. Yes. Do you understand? Ogbanje mates too can make you lonely. They don't want you to have friends around because why? They want you to spend time with them. They want you to always be alone by yourself. That's why you find out that if you're an ogbanje, you like your private space. You want to be alone. And when you are alone, you are missing your friends. But when they come around, people should come and be going now. Have people not stayed enough? Come and go now. Come and go. Ogbanje people like to keep their things here and meet their things there. I will call it OCD. They like where they put their thing, they want to meet it there. Don't come and scatter it. Do you understand? If you are not in good term with your Ogbanje mates, they can make you to begin to ask yourself, why am I like this? Why? What is going on in my life? Why is my life like this? But you see, if you are in good terms with your Ogbanje, omo, they are the biggest flex. One of the benefits of what? Being united with your Ogbanje mate is that what? Anybody, before anything will happen, they will reveal it to you. Do you know that there are some Ogbanje that are so active that if they are judging you somewhere, you will be hearing. If people are talking about you, you will be hearing what they are saying. They are so active like that. If your Ogbanje mate is in good term with you, there are some people that see their own physically. They come with to them. You see some people, they are sitting down, they are talking to themselves. You'll be looking at them, who is this one talking to? They know who they are talking to. They know. There are some of your children that you gave birth to, you see that the child is talking to himself. He know who they talk to. The child is normal. They talk to his mates, your Ogbanje mates them. If you are in good terms with your Ogbanje mates, nobody dare find your trouble and go scot-free. That's why they say Ogbanje no dey forgive. Because you, that the person offends, might have forgiven the person, but those your Ogbanje mates cannot forgive them. They must move. They will move for you. And that person will see Oba. Do you understand? I have had a situation where my ex offended me and I cried. How my Ogbanje people take land for a house, begin flog and koboko, I don't know. And he told me that anytime he quarrels with me or he offends me, that they used to flog him. Who flogs him? My Ogbanje mate. Do you understand? If you are in good terms with your Ogbanje mates, there are too many sweet benefits. They will go and be looking for favors for you. People will just be attracted to you to favor you. My spirit just said I should give you money. They don't send me money. Now my Ogbanje people, they will go, they tell you, they will come to be talking to your mind. Give all my money now. Don't you know she needs money? Give all my money. Before you know, you just carry your phone and send me money. Now my Ogbanje mate the night one. You begin to what? Get attraction and favor. Yes. If you are in good terms with your ogbanje mate, you see that part of say you dey wawa dey fine, you will be mostly beautiful. Now when you not too dey in good terms with your ogbanje mate, they change your face so that you go dey wawa. When they need to be fed and you have not fed them, they will be switching your looks. Today you go wawa, tomorrow you'll fine. But when you're in good terms with them, you will always look young and fresh and fine and attractive. Do you understand? Now, it is only the ogbanje dada that have the gift to fly spiritually. It is only the ogbanje what? Dada that has that gift to fly spiritually. Not all ogbanje can fly. And not all dada are visible physically. That is why I said the ogbanje that what? Dada, the ones that fly, have spiritual calling. If you know you are seeing yourself flying in the dream, just know say you get call. Just know. No, you don't even need consultation for that one. Just know say you get call. Because why? You are an ogbanje dada. You have a call. You are what? An ogbanje dada. It is only the dada, and they are the highest rank of ogbanje. They are the ones that are what? Called to serve. They are the kings and the queens. And they are dada. Yes. You see those ones that are called to serve? They don't have a choice. They must do the work. Somebody shout power. And you know the funniest thing? You are a dada now. I told you in your conversation, you asking me, am I a dada? Now you notice that what? When you are flying in the dream, you don't even have a control. You don't even have control. You just suddenly fly. You suddenly just pick up and fly. Not be you the controller. Do you understand? Now, please, why do we have those hidden dada? Number one, the family that you came from. DNA. Maybe the family that you came from, the DNA, you don't have hair. So it will not reflect. But if they are seeing you spiritually, they will be seeing the dada. But because the DNA, the body that you carried for your soul don't have hair, that your dada will not manifest out, because the casing when you carry will not get space for hair to come aside. Another one too is that sometimes our parents don't know that we are dada. They will just think that we are hairy children. Because why? As a child, you know that when you give birth to a baby, the hair not just they come out as dada, because of how soft and coily the hair is. So the hair will be twisting, and our parents will say, my pikin hair they coil. My pikin hair they coil. They will always be combing the hair. And for every time they are combing the hair, the child is screaming and crying and crying and crying. Even if it's soft, you don't like the hair to be combed. So because I've seen a child that her hair is soft, but anytime the mother want to touch the hair, the child will be doing like this. The child will not put her head down in one place for the mother to touch. The mother got frustrated and went to shave the hair. Some of you are dada, is your parents that did not observe and keep the rules. And you will now go and ask your mother, was I dada? Your mother will say, no, you are not dada, oh, you have curly hair. Quiet there. Now you don't know yourself. You know how our parents comb hair a lot when they are babies. Every 2 minutes, especially when our mothers hate to see hair that twists. They don't put comb. They don't put comb. They don't put comb. And by the time the hair keeps twisting, they will say, this hair is making my child look unkept. They will just scrape it. And you will come up, grow, and they will tell you are dada. You will say, no, I'm not dada. There are some, is in their tradition, the kind of family they were born into. There's some tradition, after every 7 days, you shave the hair of that child. Now, at 7 days, they want to know whether you be dada. When your hair is still soft, now they want to know whether you dada. Some of you argue blindly. And that's why you suffer, because you don't open your ear to learn. So when somebody that wants to help you is telling you, you will be arguing, whereas you don't even know anything. You find out that in where you find mostly that children happen to be Celestial Church. Do you know why? Most times before the child is born, prophecy has come and tell the mother that this child you are carrying is dada. The mother is already aware. They will observe the dada rules. But you, when they go Catholic church, your mama, they go Catholic church, your papa, they go Mountain of Fire. Now they won't give you prophecy saying that dada they come. So most of the time, our parents don't even know the kind of children they are birthing. You will find out that you are combing a child's hair. The moment you cut the child's hair, the child is very sick. Some don't even survive it again. Do you understand? So sometimes when they tell you that you are a dada, don't be arguing, because when our spiritual eye open, if they open your eye to see who you really are, you will humble yourself. Some of una dada don't long reach una waist. Yes. And Ogbanje always comes here for a mission. Most Ogbanje have space gap teeth. Yes, that's one of their characteristics. Not all of them though. And you see, Ogbanjes are very creative people. Now, it now depends on which side of the Ogbanje are you from. Are you from the water side or you are the earth side? Some even have the two. Like me now, I'm the two. I am water, I am earth. When last did you offer sacrifice towards your Ogbanje mates? Some of you now, food, they chop, your food before that, you will still pick it and dust it. How will the Ogbanje not even slap you? Some of you will cook and scrape the pots. You will never leave food in the pots. Your meat will fall, you will still pick it, go and rinse it and eat it. You deserve what they are giving you. You deserve for your things to get missing. Because why? You are starving them. They will steal your money and go and buy things to eat. If you have questions, send me a request. Please be very brief because I'm ending this live by 2. I want to answer everybody's question and go and sleep. So if you have a question, kindly send a request. CEO, are you there?
Hello. Hello. Yeah, I'm here.
Please, can I have your question?
I want to know who I am.
If you want to know who you are, darling, you will do a private consultation.
Okay.
Right? You send me a message on my DM here requesting for consultation, and I will take it from there for you.
Okay.
Okay, darling. Cornerstone.
Good morning, ma.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine, ma. You?
I'm okay.
Okay, ma. My question is, I didn't know. It was even when I gave birth to my baby, and we've already barbed his hair. It was when he started disturbing that I knew. And then I was lucky. After doing his own, I did mine. And after doing mine was the first time I received favor in my life. So now, like, I don't know much about it. So anywhere I hear anything, I would just want to listen and understand so that I will not fail again. So based on like that I've done his own, I still want to know on how the intervals on when I'll be doing Saraka for him and myself as well.
It's not only Saraka that is doing you. Sure, you know you are a dada, abi?
Yes, ma.
So you don't know that you have core.
I know, but I don't even know the direction.
That's why you need a consultation.
Yes,
you need a consultation to know the type of call you have, because not be Saraka now you go dey do. You came here for a reason. Do you understand? So that mission that you came here for, you can fulfill it.
Okay, ma.
And help your son that is coming up.
Exactly. I definitely
So
need
you
to
come and
see
do
to
consultation. You send me a message so that we'll do consultation. Let's know the type of call you have, for you to start your own and help your child. Okay?
Okay, ma. Okay. Thank you, ma.
You're welcome. Hadash never come up before. What are you looking for? What are your plans for life, Hadash?
Sorry, I've been up before, but it's because of this data issue. That's why I had to send a request again. Okay, so is it possible that since someone is dada, okay, I asked my mom, she said I was not dada, but growing up, it don't make my hair. Everywhere we gather, even now that I'm still making my hair as an adult, I used to cry every time in the salon.
Hadash, have you not done consultation before?
I have.
Don't you know you have call?
I know.
So why are you not asking about the dada again?
No, I want to ask, like, is it possible that maybe because of the, like, it's making me not to, like, okay, maybe I can just cut my hair and not make my hair. Is it the...
Which cut your hair? You don't know that if you cut your hair as a dada, you are kind of... Your hair is your antenna. You don't know?
No.
Okay. Your hair is very important for you. Sometimes, some of you, your vision will become clearer when you leave your hair.
Okay.
You were dada for a reason. If you go and cut it off, there's certain gifts that came with that your dada.
Okay.
so that you will activate it again. Because why? You don't go cut them. Do you understand? So please try to grow your dada back so that what? You will activate it. Let it begin to work for you. Because why? It was put on your head for a reason.
Okay. Then second question, please. Is there a way I can I do like the Obanje feeding by myself? Because there's no time I eat that the food does not fall or I get stained, even outside.
Do you know, as you want to do it yourself, do you know where your Obanje mates are?
No.
So how you want to do it yourself?
No idea.
It's alright. Continue. DIY. The one when they say make una do by herself, the go for to pray with chop, una never feed do a thing. Continue. Bye bye. Princess. You dey laugh. Princess.
Huh?
Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Please, can I have your question? Princess. Joshua. Joshua, are you there? Joshua.
I'm here now. I just made mute. Cake ime.
Odima.
I'm then an Igbo. Just don't mind me because I have to speak Igbo.
Don't speak Igbo. It's not only Igbo people that are here.
And
Speak
the Igbo
English,
people that,
so that,
yeah.
so
No,
that
no,
people
no.
will understand what you are saying.
Okay, no problem. I just came online and I met your teachings. For the previous one that you have made, at least I learned a lot of things from it and it worked. So
I'm
it's
glad
not
it's worked
really-
for you.
No, it's not as in a direction. You think
Okay.
it's only women that have all this Ogbanje, they're talking and they're talking.
It's not only
Igbo.
woman, it's my husband, not an Ogbanji. A very dangerous one, safe.
After there was a particular teach, I said if I go out now to get everything, maybe if I come back now, maybe I will not need this conversation again. Yes, this is real. There was a time, do you know there are some people that is that they don't know? It will not
Yes,
show.
a lot of people. A lot of people.
It will not show for some people
Yes.
not to know. Maybe
Yes.
those people they come for a particular reason. They don't want to
Every
show
Dada
anyone.
child came for a reason.
Yes, they don't want to. Maybe another Dada is there, but what they
Yes. They
did, they
hid
still send
that
another
one
Dada
because why?
to come,
That
but they don't
one,
want to.
they don't
But
want
you see that
anybody to
person, always tell
tamper
that
with the
person,
destiny.
no matter how you comb your hair, they will tell you it coil, or they will give you one reason or the other. You may not understand, even yourself.
Yes.
But later, when you are in that age, maybe to do some, those people they'll protect you. They know you came for
Okay,
something.
somebody is asking me what is Dada. Dada is dreadlock.
Dreadlock, yes.
Dada is dread. Let me open my own so that people can see it. For those of you that are new, sure you can see it. You can see it, right? Which one be show off again? Now me say me you not carry your Dada. Now me say me you not carry your own. So Joshua, what exactly is your question so that we can take the next person's own?
The question is that there are some people that is that they don't know, but when
Yes.
when they come, they will not attack you when you don't know about it. They will allow you. They will even direct you to the people that tell you are Dada. But when you
There are
refuse
some
and they think
there are some
everything
Dada.
you do is by yourself,
Yeah, do you know that there are
they
some
will,
Dada
they will,
people
they will
that
show you small lesson.
Yes, there are some Dada people that if you fix attachment on your hair, in the night
You
they'll come
have
and
you get
be pulling the hair.
by yourself. You don't know. So
Yes.
all these things, they are real, and I like
You're
your
very
putting
real.
together. That is why
Thank
I
you very
stopped
much.
in the
Thank you
halfway.
very
So
much.
okay, you can ask another person.
Wealth,
Regular customer. Yes, Oma. Oma,
what's your question?
yes, ma. Is it possible that is like okay, your Obanje mates will be performing for you at night? I don't know how to explain it. Like,
Performing and
you're
they
just
dance for you. They be singing for you.
yes, they'll change like
I don't understand. Don't do that.
okay. The
I
last
don't want
time I
that.
was there's this child after that whole
Okay, because
my voice is echoing.
you're no fucking girl.
Please
After
continue.
after that whole dating experience, I told you I couldn't sleep alone in the room, right? So I had like my security's daughter come to sleep in my house. So there was this night that she was not around. So I was now wishing that she was around because it's like my date wanted to come and I wasn't ready. I was not wishing that she was around while sleeping, but I was aware that I was wishing for that. Do you know that that's how to like two children, like they appeared as two children and started dancing for me? I was traumatized. They are the Obanje, right? Okay, ma. Alright. That's all. Thank you.
You're welcome. Queen, Blessing. Blessing, are you there?
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. Good morning, rather.
Good morning, sorry. So, ma, I'm an Obanje, so I want to know why whenever I wear necklace, it's always cotton and my jewelry is always lost. So I don't know why.
Number one, firstly, find out whether the kingdom you come from like that jewelry that you are wearing. There are some kingdom that you come from. If you are their leader, you cannot wear cheap jewelry. They will always cut it away from your neck.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Okay.
So that one is one.
Okay. So I have another question, ma. I'm always having headache whenever I make my hair. So I don't know if I'm Dada. I don't know if you can check it.
I don't do consultation online.
Okay.
If you want to do that consultation, you come private and come and do consultation.
Okay. Okay, no problem. Thank you, ma.
You're welcome. Umbiam.
Hello, ma. How are you?
I'm fine. Good morning.
Morning to you too. I want to appreciate you for all you do before I ask my question.
Thank you. Thank you.
So I just want to ask if someone willingly offers themselves as a sacrifice for maybe the community or the whole or their family, is it okay to
Sacrifice how? You want to go and unalive yourself?
not me, I'm asking like maybe there was a situation and then in order to get access to whatever like power we need, someone now
No
agrees.
deity. Let me tell you something. Deities don't take humans as sacrifice unless that deity has been altered or corrupted. So
Okay,
even if you people need a rescue, it is animal sacrifice that will be used, not human.
okay. So you're saying there is no situation that will require that kind of thing.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
There is no, unless the deity has been corrupted. Do you understand? That's when the deity begins to take human, which is against the rules of earth.
Okay.
So if it's just a problem that your family have and you people want to rescue, there is a sacrifice you will offer, which is animal, and the family, that cause or problem will be lifted. Because why? A blood sacrifice has been offered.
What if there is a power that you want from the other dimension, and then the
If you
fastest
want
way
power, let me tell you something. Me, I have power. Do you
Okay.
understand?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I have power from the other dimension, and I didn't need to what? Unalive anybody.
Okay.
What you do is that you give sacrifice to the spirits that followed you here, and they will what? Empower you.
Okay.
Any power you are going to look for to add to your own is witchcraft, and there's consequences.
Okay. All right. Oh, well, that's what I want to know. Thank you.
You're welcome. Don't go and look for power.
Okay.
Queenie.
Good morning, Priestess Oma Water.
Oh, your voice is so sweet.
Thanks. I'm sick. I'm getting better though.
Sure, when I was telling you that I was sick, you gave me that laughing icon that time.
Sorry. Now I'm sick too.
My Ogbanje has come for you.
I see. I had a question about Obanje. So, is it only a
Okay.
priestess who can feed Obanje? Because I fed my own and my mom's, but then you told that girl she needs to go to a priestess.
Because you
So,
have answered your call. You have picked up your mantle. She has not picked up her mantle. So you are of higher level than her.
okay. I see. And is there a schedule? Because the last time they came and told me that they're hungry. So will they just come every time and tell me they're hungry, or do you do it every
You don't need to wait for
month?
them. You don't need to wait for them to tell you you're hungry. Sometimes what I do is, sometimes when I'm eating, I intentionally put food on the ground. I will tell them, come and eat though. Or if something fall, I leave it. I don't pick it.
Okay. Okay. I see. Thank you.
You're welcome. Difference.
Good morning, ma.
Good morning.
Yeah. Please, I have a little question. Yes. I wish to ask if how can I know that from water, because a lot of people are saying that I'm from water, and I don't really know. I'm not sure.
And you don't bring these people up again. All these Hausa people, don't bring them up. All these people,
Hello.
they are just talking. This is the second time I'm bringing that guy up. Down. He's just talking. I'm not sure they understand what we are doing here.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. So if you want to find out if you're a water child, right? You will do consultation.
Okay.
It's through consultation you will find out who you are, your purpose, your assignment.
Okay. It's all right.
Okay, dear.
Thank you.
Yeah. That particular person, I'm not sure he even knows that he's sending a request. He comes here and is talking.
Hello.
Okay.
Why
See.
ọ bụla that particular person na ya bụ ndị na-eso gị imegodu ma post ọ bụ na ya fụrụ ya on time you go still listen to it. Ama m ewe one post ime n'oge ahụ about Ogbanje ndị ala ewetego ọkụ gị.
Do you know that some people are not hearing you?
Okay. Are you sure that I never put this in mute?
Speak English. I have people that are not Nigerians on
Okay,
this live.
actually there are some posts you posted. I never knew you made it. That post was just like you made it for me. I saw it scrolling on TikTok and I accepted. I watched it. It worked for me. I've caught before. I just say something because I know a lot of people they want to ask questions. I have to give them chance. I never asked any question. I just say something and I left. Then I came back.
You want to ask question?
What about all these friends you have? Maybe when you sleep like this, this is when you jam the good people, you jam the bad people, you jam something, you receive message from that place. So who are them? And especially, sometimes, some people will be like, all these people that is asking questions, I'm listening. They'll be like, if I settle Obanje, if I give them sacrifice, everything will start working. I don't think it works like that.
It's not only Ogbanje that is the spirit that came with
No,
somebody.
no,
So
no,
even
no,
if
no,
you
no.
settle only Ogbanje, you might still be having difficulty. Because why? Ogbanje is just one segment of your spirit guides.
One department, but I was shocked when you were like telling them, if you do this, this is what people want to hear.
No, that person, before I'm answering that person like that, it means I know the person and I know where the person's spiritual level has gotten to. Do you understand?
Okay. What of that dream aspect?
I don't interpret dreams.
You don't interpret dreams.
No.
But
Joshua, let me collect question from somebody else. You have been up before. Okay, let me take the question from the comments section. Princess Ekpesa, if someone doesn't want to accept the spiritual power, how can the person handle it? I don't understand this your question, but what you mean is, if somebody don't want to answer their call, is that it? How would the person handle it? I don't know if that's what you mean. Kindly respond on the comments so I know what you're talking about. Hello ma, they said I should settle my age grade people so my financial life can be better. Yes, settle them, because if you don't settle them, any good thing that is coming, they can hijack it. Right? Jesse, are you there? Jesse, are you there? Okay, Princess said yes. Princess, if you have a call, you cannot change it. You must answer it. If you don't answer it, that's the reason why you came to this earth. If you don't answer it, they will call you back, because the reason why you came here, you are not fulfilling the mission. So they will buy you. You go back to where you are coming from, because the reason why you're on earth, you are not doing it. So what are you on earth for? I don't know if you understand. Official Big Lock, please write your question. Write your question, because when you came up the first time, you were not asking question. I'm tired, honey. Guys, I need to go. I'm really tired. I'm exhausted. I've been talking since 10 o'clock. I need to go and rest. Please, can you tell me about Oath of Life and how to know about it? Definitely not now. That's another topic. Please, in the absence of no other question, I've tried for the day. I need to go and rest. I have consultations tomorrow again to continue. So you should go and rest, okay? So I will not break down. I want to thank you, everybody that stayed on this live, those that gifted me, those that shared. I want to say thank you. May your spirit guides continue to uplift you. When trouble is outside, may you be inside. May you not lose focus in life. Where will give you daily bread, you will not miss it. Your helper of destiny, you will not miss it. Right? You will not lose your life at the peak of your prime. You will not lose it. Your family members will not cry over you. Your mates will celebrate you. People around you will be proud that they are associated with you. For the fact that you have chosen African spirituality to be your spiritual path, your ancestors and your chi will never let you down. Since you have decided to uphold African spirituality, it will bless you beyond measures. You will be the wealth that your family has always sought. You will be that source of light that was brought into your family. Nobody will be able to dim your light. I declare into your life as a priestess of the water, and whatever I say stands. Good night, everybody. I love you all. Bye.